the Masters of the Universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!" Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Only 3 others share this secret. Our friends, the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko. Together we defend Castle Grayskull from the evil forces of Skeletor.
Grand Rising, everyone. Now, listen. Before we go through the notes, right? This, I'm going to explain to you all why I've never been a globaler and I've never been a flat earther. Like I said, because I've always known, yeah? Lands, continents, seas, oceans, skies, the lot ain't what you think, yeah? At all, alright? Now, this, I'm going to start with this so I can give you all like a vision, yeah? So when I go through the notes, you're going to see, yeah? You're going to, like, a lot of you, the Resonating Souls gets this, yeah? But there's newcomers, fast trackers, and Resonating Souls. There's loads in here, like, you know, wow for you Resonating Souls. You're going to like this. Yeah, what I'm going to go through, you're going to love. Yeah, again, because it's intel what like none of you are aware of. Yeah. Now, this one here at the top. Okay. Yeah. This is you. That's you. You're all in here. This is the cube containment. Yeah. What we operate from outside. Yeah. The cube hard drive. Interwoven layers vibrating on different frequencies. One big huge massive crystalline electromagnetic framework. You are in here. Right? Now, this is all you is. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's you. Yeah? 8. Alright? Now this is how it works. The Dome of Forgotten Gods, yeah, it cloaks the whole. The Dome of Forgotten Gods is the creator of all this, yeah. So let me run it through. You got Dome of Forgotten Gods, Dome of Shoal, Dome of Heaver, Dome of Portals, Dome of Silence, Dome of 5 Peaks, the Great Dome, Dome of Forgotten Gods. Oh, sorry, let me go through that again. No, sorry. Dome of Forgotten Gods, Dome of Shoal, Dome of Heaver, Dome of Portals, Dome of Silence, Dome of 5 Peaks, Dome of Titans, the Great Dome. The Dome of Forgotten Gods, yeah, it lays above and it lays from on the bottom. So this is the Dome of Forgotten Gods all around here, yeah. There's what we're in, alright, like all continents, seas, ocean, the skies, the lands, it's all layered, right? All that sits on top of each other, and in between all these domes, yeah, are simulations within simulations, yeah. Most of this is like Crystal World, yeah. This is the plain physical world here, the Great Dome. Sorry, there, the Great Dome, yeah. All this out here yeah, especially the Dome of Forgotten Gods, is what creates and builds what's in the physical plane. Yeah, so all these, yeah, is what build and create here. And look, I keeps telling you all, yeah, don't forget, you choose, yeah, like how we created and put conscious and bent light and sound to create a vision. I'm going to run you through in a minute, yeah, right? Like, we imagined landscapes and oceans, yeah, and we put it forth, yeah. It's part of the physical plane, yeah. I'm going to run you through the bit there. I'm just running you through this to give you the vision, yeah. Now this one at the bottom, yeah, look, all this is sat in here. One big console, yeah, one consciousness creating billions.
And that's the Great Dome.
That is one big dome,
Yeah, that's the
one
Great
big
Dome,
simulation,
and the whole thing
right?
sits on
But
top of it,
inside,
yeah?
no, all that is in there.
That's not the Great Dome.
No, the Great Dome's in there somewhere. It's at the bottom
I
here.
see.
Look.
I got you. So there's a
All that.
Yep.
Look, there's you.
So
Us
that's
from-
Dome
look,
of Forgotten Gods.
No. Listen, there's you. Before anything, yeah. Us outside, we created Dome of Forgotten Gods. Yeah. That was our main structure base. Yeah. Through evolvement and creation. Yeah. And learning all the time.
And that's in light form.
Yeah, this is all in like crystalline form. Look, different, they're vibrating at different. One big, huge, massive crystalline electromagnetic framework. You are all in here. Yeah, right. It's us here at the top. What put this physical plane in and created what's in here.
So in here, there's one of these, and all that's in it.
Yeah. What's saying now? Yeah. Now this one at the bottom, one big console. Put that in here. Yeah. And all them are in that.
Got you.
Yeah. Look, there's no spheres, no planets, and let me tell you, the sun. Yeah. Well, you got the 12 Council of 12 Suns. Yeah. The 12 suns are manipulated through all simulations. It gives you the light, what you need. It don't matter if you're in inner Earth, any realm, any simulation, any overlay, yeah. The parasites put their own overlays, yeah. They hijack when they invade. They hijack, yeah, like simulations, domes, and they put their own layers in there, yeah. Their own layers, yeah. So they can hijack, yeah, and manipulate your perceptions and things like that, yeah. Keep you all under control, all right. So listen, there's you. Look, just a plasma crystalline field. In a cube containment, like I told you, we contained it so we can control it. Yeah. If you didn't have a cube containment, it would be like one big, huge, fuck off magnetic like field, what would be uncontrollable. Yeah. So like you all doing this, what like what you do here?
Put a fence round
You
your
put
stuff.
a fence round
Yeah.
stuff, don't
Yeah.
you? Yeah. Well, this is what we done. Yeah. And before the Great Dome plane was even here, it was just these. It was these. I'm gonna run you through how we created the Great Dome. Yeah, layered simulations, all of it, everything. Yeah, so don't think that you know, because you don't, because I'm just telling you. Yeah, all right, all of you, all you doctors, you like spiritual psychology, all of you. I told you from the beginning, this ain't ego. You need to wake your asses up. Yeah, you need to seriously wake up. Yeah. So there you are. Yeah. The cube hard drive, interwoven layers, vibrating on different frequencies. One big, huge, massive crystalline electromagnetic framework. You are in here. There's all the domes. Forgotten Gods, Shoal, Heaver, Portal, Silence, Five Peaks, Titans, Great Dome. The Forgotten Gods. Don't forget, the Forgotten Gods wraps itself right the way around. This is the Forgotten Gods. This is how we gave you sound, touch, light. You know. Like land, seas, ocean, skies, all that. This is how we done it. Through there, yeah, through here. All right, yeah. One big console. All that is in that. That is here. No. Can you remember that cube I done a long time ago? And I done a cube, and I sat that dome right in the middle of it.
Yes, floating.
Right? Because what I'm going to run for you two in a minute, yeah, about maps and that. maps in 3D in your world, what the scholars and all the people puts out, yeah, what they've been putting out for like hundreds of years, right, is all bullshit. Maps and continents and where they places them all is all part of the illusion. It's fitting in with your illusion, the 3D overlay, yeah? This is all you. You done that. You done it, yeah? They just presented it. You snatched it up. The scholars and all that lot, yeah? Don't forget, scholars are loyalists. They're traitors, yeah? They're all traitors.
So
the ones, yeah.
All Freemasons.
All Freemasons and that, yeah? Right? And this is the map thing, yeah. It's just totally to throw you all off, yeah? Like, to make you think you're all separate and that, yeah? That you got this ocean and that ocean and this sky and that sky, yeah? But you're all overlaid, all countries, you're all overlaid. You'll just float, all you're doing, yeah, is slipping through the same 3D frequency, yeah? Right? But you slip through like portholes, yeah? As you go, like, you lot thinks you're flying through the sky, across an ocean, across lands to go to another country. No.
Explain about the land crossing bit.
The land crossing is exactly the same as any crossing to round.
You say.
Huh?
Borders is where the...
Yeah, the borders, and you don't. There's not just borders. Like wherever there's like harmonic lenses, yeah, or nodes or crystals, yeah, or like black crystals, like what was going on last night, yeah, right. These are all openings. Right, I'm just about to explain all that anyway. There's I've got like 40 pages here. Yeah, right. I'm just about to explain it all, but I just need you to get this first bit here, yeah, so I can give you a vision. Now look, every last dome, realm, inner earth, simulation within this cube is layered. Thousands of layers within all 8 domes, levels, frequency, vibration, sound, light and motion. Yeah, that's what we create. See that? That's just the start. That's just to get you, like, you know, give you the vision. Alright, give you the vision of what I'm going to say, because I'm going to take you a little bit deeper. Alright, a little bit deeper. Listen, these videos, what I've been doing lately, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Listen, all of you, yeah, all of you, truthers, you moody psychics and mediums, all you dodgy lot, yeah, from the truther world, right? All of you, yeah, all you doctors and psychologists and whatever you think you are, get this, yeah, yeah. No profiting, no more profiting. No more profiting. Get this. Suck this up. Yeah. It's coming from me if you like it or not. Yeah. If you like it or not. Let's just, before we goes on, just listen. Who else would have pulled this all off? Who would have pulled this off? The consistency and dedication the last 4 years. Yeah. Pushed the boat out from 9-year-old. Yeah. Who could have pulled this off? Who? Yeah. Who else? I don't take no shit. No one was walking out. I told you, no one stopped me. No one would have put. No one, yeah, can undermine me. You got to be intelligent. You got to be a bit more clever than me to do that. Anyway, and there's no one here that can do that. Yeah, right. And don't forget, it's not ego. It's truth. Truth. And we're just about to fracture the fuck out of this fucking overlay on these videos. Yeah, because don't forget, when I'm fracturing and I'm spilling truth, yeah, for hours, you lot's getting the truth. And you spread and share and you fracture too. It's a team, yeah? Right. Let me do hold that and we'll run it through and you can pull it out and I can talk, yeah. Right. The cube, hard drive. One huge crystalline electromagnetic framework. In this world, NPCs, scholars, etc. create maps of lands, oceans, even star charts. Don't forget, stars ain't what you lot think. Alright? We're going to do that, explain them better later. Yeah? Even star charts. To them, it looks like flat and separate. Like different places. The truth is, all these maps in this world overlay, even Nos Confunden, Great Dome and the others outside, none of it is where they all think it is. Yeah? Like I've been telling you all. Yeah? Nothing is where you think it is. Nothing. Nothing. Alright? Nos Confunden's just doing the same, like he's just showing you, because like This is what humans and third density like perceptions like. You need a map.
See it like that,
you need a map to see, to understand it. Yeah. But we're going beyond the map. Yeah. We're going beyond that. Yeah. The truth is, these maps in this world overlay. Even Nos Confunden, Great Dome, and the others outside, none of it is where they all think it is. Like I've been telling you. All these maps are perception overlays, projections of what the human eye brain filter is allowed to see. Yeah, did you get that? Mm-hmm. What you're allowed to see. Yeah, you only get presented, yeah, stuff what they know you're gonna like imagine and create. So they know what you're gonna create and imagine before you even do, because it's they're limiting the stuff what they're showing you and giving you from day one. Yeah, a lot of amnesia technology involved. Yeah. There we go. Like I've been telling you, all these maps are perception overlays, projections of what the human eye brain filter is allowed to see, process. Yeah, what only you're allowed to see and process. Yeah, what we call land or sea is actually a layered frequency field sitting on top of others, much like transparent sheets stacked on top of each other. The Great Dome holds the 178 physical worlds. To NPC perception, they are scattered continents and planets. To us, they're interwoven layers vibrating at slightly different frequencies. The eye sees separation, but the soul feels one cube system with many overlays. So, yeah, if you're activated and you're resonating, you can see and understand what I'm saying to you. Yeah, you're in a console. Yeah? They've been selling you consoles for fucking years. Your kids have been playing them for ages. I've played them. Yeah, they've been showing you exactly. Yeah, right. And I'm going to explain about all physical and hardness and tough and such again in a minute. Yeah, it's all going to roll in. Right. Don't forget, everything's layered, sat on top of each other. Yeah. Portals, gateways, vortexes. All created by us, don't forgotten gods, yeah? All created from us, yeah? And what they are, I'm going to explain, yeah? Portals, gateways, vortexes. Because everything is layered, movement between domes, realms, worlds, simulated, equals they're simulated. Travelling isn't travelling across miles like you see and feel here. It's about shifting frequency, entering a portal, gateway vortex that slides your perception from one layer to another. Yeah, like I said, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere if you ain't on the right frequency and vibration, if you ain't resonating, if you can't. And don't forget, for the last 4 years and even this what I'm doing now, teenagers, kids can understand what I'm going through here. They can understand. I've always got to make sure that they can understand more than you adults, because the teenagers are going to be the ones what's out and all you adults in a minute. When all you adults around here keep giving it the big un, yeah, a big clutching at straws and this and that, what, like, listen, shut up, you ain't got a clue, go back to sleep, stay in the illusion. Yeah, listen, if you don't get this, it's your own fucking fault. Yeah, it's your own fault, because you not knows I ain't going to milk this. I'm not going to milk this. Yeah, right, Gateway's vortex that slides your perception from one layer to another. The cube containment. Everything sits inside the cube containment. One huge, massive crystalline electromagnetic framework. Dome of forgotten gods. Dome of titans. Dome of Shoal. Dome of Heaver. Dome of silence. Dome of five peaks. Dome of portals. The Great Dome. All inner earths. All this is layered on top of each other. Dome of forgotten gods sits above and below the Great Dome. It pulses with electromagnetic harmonic waves that keep all the worlds and realms distinct yet linked. The cube is like one huge frequency server. It runs all maps, overlays, grids and domes. Yeah. So the whole thing, yeah, like it's totally controlled. And most of it is controlled by your perception and awareness. Maps, projections, not truth. Worlds, layered, not scattered. Movement, frequency, shift, not distance. Cube, containment. Harmonic framework. We, the architects outside here now to restore the design. Everything is interwoven, all in same place. Yeah, like I explained to you in the porthole video. Yeah, everything happened here, but like I only done the 3 separate ways to explain to you how it jumps. Yeah, how it all phases out, all it fractures. Yeah, I just tried to show you. But imagine all them 3 domes when I done the dome of portholes. Yeah, the porthole video. You got to layer them on top of each other. Yeah, 'cause it's all layered. Yeah. Before physicality, the crystal light worlds, we existed in what I remember as the crystal light worlds. These wasn't places like lands of planets, they were frequency states. Their sound was the first tool. Sound vibrates, resonates, and organises. Sound equals structure, equals pattern, rhythm, pulse. From sound we learned to fold a vibration into light. Light, awareness, the first spark of vision. Listen, before physicality, the crystal light worlds we existed in, what I remember as the crystal light worlds. These wasn't places like lands of planets, they were frequency states. Their sound was the first tool. Sound vibrates, resonates, and organises. Sound equals structure, pattern, rhythm, pulse. From sound we learn to fold vibration into light. Light awareness, the first spark of vision. From light to vision. Once light emerged, vision became possible. But this wasn't eyesight yet. It was the ability to project and to perceive. We could imagine landscapes. We could see what we sang into existence. Our soul fields resonated together, weaving light lattices into patterns. Yeah? You get that? Yeah? So I'll do that bit again. Don't forget, I've explained all this in different ways. Yeah? I'm more logged in, I'm more clearer visioned. It's like, they want me to talk, they want me to go through this. Yeah? That's why I does each page twice. Yeah? Because some of it, I've done it so well, I don't even have to really talk so much in between, yeah? Because I'm putting it in your face, yeah? From light to vision, once light emerged, vision became possible, but this wasn't eyesight yet. It was the ability to project and to perceive. We could imagine landscapes, skies and that, yeah? Oceans. We could see what we sang into existence. Our soul fields resonated together, weaving light lattices into patterns. Right. This is when the first crystalline grids formed membranes that held the vision stable, vision to creation, with stable grids. Vision could solidify into creation. Skies, oceans, lands, star grids, domes all first appeared as harmonics in the crystal membranes. The first soul families, including mine, were born directly from this co-creation, not from biology. In truth, we dreamed ourselves into form. Remember, in truth, we dreamed ourselves into form, yeah? And that, how I told you that. In the other worlds, we create, yeah? We create everything. Everything's grown. Everything's not built. Nothing's built. Everything's grown, yeah? Grown, yeah? Appeared as harmonics in the crystal membranes. The first soul families, including mine, were born directly from this co-creation, not from biology. In truth, we dreamed ourselves into form. Descent into physical. Yeah, we descent into physical realms. When we chose to enter our own creations, we had to slow down vibration into matter. Sound equals light equals vision equals form. That's when physicality appeared. Density, touch, bodies. But underneath it all is still sound woven into light, just crystallised. So like, everything, like, no matter what you see, it don't matter, right? It's still an overlay. Everything's an overlay, yeah? But again, we're going to go deep into your manipulation of perception in a minute, yeah? Yeah, so that's when physicality appeared, density, touch, bodies. But underneath it all, it's still sound woven into light, just crystallised. None of this existed until we chose to sing it all into being. Even soul families, the Great Dome, the Cube Containment, all started as sound, light resonances, projected into crystalline membranes. I think we've got much to put in between that. Some of it, then some of it. I won't. There's loads. Yeah. There's loads through this I'll talk about. But as how I've done this, like I've done it so like
unambiguous,
proper, yeah, proper. Like, yeah. Do you want to beam that just so they can see that in on? Yeah.
I'll photo them all as well.
Yeah. I'll go into it anyway. This is why parasites cannot truly create. They can only hijack grids and implant their own overlays, but still need your sound and light to do this. All these grids are what we already sang into being. They ride and manipulate resonance, but cannot generate the first spark. Remember what I just said, look. This is why parasites cannot truly create. They can't create. Yeah, don't forget, everything parasites have got, everything they've created, everything they've got, yeah, is from us. They can't create. They haven't got no creation. They steal it, yeah? And when they steal your perception of creation, they can get you to create and percept what they want. Because they can't directly do it.
Yeah.
So they hijack you.
Your consciousness.
Your consciousness, like I've been telling you all, yeah? This is why parasites cannot truly create. They can only hijack grids and implant their own overlays, but still need your sound and light to do this. All these grids are what we already sang into being. They ride and manipulate resonance, but cannot generate the first spark. They can't. That's why they have to use 1% of your light and all that stuff, and echo you and mirror you and all that sort of thing, yeah? Because they can't do that. They can't do what you can do. That's why. That's why they hate us so much. This is why they hate you, and their paranoia goes through the roof. Even if they've got like a loyalist, yeah, a traitor, they've had him for like thousands of years, yeah. Because it's human, a traitor, they won't trust them still. They don't. They monitor their traitors and loyalists, just if not more than you.
More probably,
yeah. Because they're paranoid. They know too much. They're paranoid to fuck. Yeah. Sound gave us structure. Light gave us vision. Vision gave us worlds. Worlds gave us families. And then we stepped into our own dream, creativity, to experience it. Yeah? I'm going to explain to you how that's done in a minute as well. Yeah? So sound gave us structure. Light gave us vision. Vision gave us worlds. Worlds gave us families. And then we stepped into our own dream, creativity, to experience it. The first resonance, when we first sang sound into light, most soul groups created in harmony, wide open crystal fields. Yeah? The first resonance, when we first sang sound into light, most soul groups created in harmony, wide open crystal fields, what shone with balance. Yeah? That's why one of the main reasons why my mother and father created me, to maintain balance through all domes, especially the physical plane. Yeah? What shone with balance. But not every resonance stayed aligned. Sometimes, this is when we started, you know, when we first started with like structure, vision, world, families. This is when we're first starting to evolve with physical world, physical life. We're learning, yeah? All us in the Dome Forgotten Gods, we are learning, big time, yeah? Look how you lot have got to learn again now, yeah? But this is where we're learning, we're evolving, we're experimenting, we're trying all this stuff. But some of the thought and creation was a little bit too much for this physical world at first. We'll go into that in a bit, yeah? The first resonance when we first sang sound into light, most soul groups created in harmony, wide open crystal fields. What shone with balance? But not every resonance stayed aligned. Some tones fell out of sync. It wasn't bad, not bad, just discordant, like discoordinated, yeah? A little bit more, don't forget, we've got this structure of a crystalline, frequency field, electromagnetic field, yeah? It's very, like I told you all, it's very, very powerful, yeah? Like beyond your imagination, yeah? So as we're evolving with creation and light and physical and hardness, yeah, right, we're still working out how to control the field, yeah, like properly.
So let me just ask a question.
Yeah, go on, mate.
At this point, yeah, the physical souls, yeah, they were in the dark matter field, basically, like naked, as it were. They didn't have any physicality.
Well,
they were just like
orbs. Before physical souls, before all of the human souls and the other and all that lot,
yeah.
You just had a group of souls from the Dome of Forgotten Gods. Yeah, these are like the first. This is what you call the lineage.
Yeah.
The Lyran lineage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lyran lineage came before physical life. Before you started seeing Lyrans and lions and all that lot. Yeah?
Yeah.
No, it went before that. And this, like the custodians, appeared similar just after us. Yeah. Like I said, custodians were good at one point. Yeah. And this is what I'm going to go into it then. Custodians, probably on the other pad. Yeah. Because they are a lot to do with your perception, manipulation, and that.
You know that box you showed us at the beginning with all the frequency bands. The Dome of Forgotten Gods sits at the top, but it wraps around the whole lot. That bit. So the souls, are people's souls at that light level.
Yeah, but don't forget there ain't no physical world. There ain't no physical bodies at the moment. No, we're not. No, we're not in the dark matter field.
Right,
no.
On a different frequency.
Dark matter field, is what goes around it.
Right.
Yeah, and in between the layers.
I'm just curious as to how that was.
I've got to make that clear just quick as well, right?
Created?
How the box was created? We used like again an invisible electromagnetic cue.
Sung.
Cue.
Sung into existence.
Right, and we sung. Yeah. No, because the frequency field, that first box I showed you, right, like that's already there, yeah. We come in.
That's already there.
Yeah, it's already there. We come into matter.
Who put that there?
We did. But listen, that's another story.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't even going to take you outside the cube because you've got to get your head around here. That's going deep, yeah. Going outside the cube containment of all those domes, from another matter to this matter is beyond any of you. Don't even go there. Yeah, Masons.
They don't even know.
They don't even know. They don't even know. Only parasites and ancient ones would know that. Yeah, we're not going to go there yet. Yeah, this is something what you're all going to get when we get back home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the first resonance when we first sang sound into light, most soul groups created sound into light. Most soul groups created in harmony, wide open crystal fields, what shone with balance. But not every resonance stayed aligned. Some tones fell out of sync. Not bad, just discordant. Out of the discordant. Yeah, the Dome of Forgotten Gods was born in that dissonance. I'll put that. Not
carried frequency.
No, sorry, no, born in that dissonance. It carried frequencies that did not resolve back into harmony. So some of the frequencies, some of the sound and light we was bending and that, it was just pinging back to us. It wasn't collaborating, creating for what we wanted to create, to imagine more creation and vision. Yeah. Right, we're going to get this, start going deeper and deeper in here, so watch. Alright. Instead, they layered themselves apart, creating shadow membranes beside the crystal membranes. These shadows became realms where memory was fractured, hence Forgotten Gods. The Dome of Forgotten Gods, where my father created me, is a memory storage unit, vault. All tones that didn't resolve into harmony were placed there. These are not bad tones, they're aspects of creation pieces, to heavy or fragmented to enter the Great Dome at first. Yeah, so basically, like the Forgotten Gods, the Dome of Forgotten Gods, where my father created me, is a memory storage unit. Yeah, so Dome of Forgotten Gods is like also it's a memory storage unit. Yeah, look on top. Yeah, we store memory and creation. Yeah, and it's like a hard drive. Yeah, the whole thing's like a hard drive. Yeah, the harmony placed there. These are not bad tones. They're aspects of creation pieces. Yeah, so like part of our creation thoughts and visions were too heavy or fragmented to enter the Great Dome at first, yeah? That's why I was born of that dome. I carry a link to the deepest forgotten codes. My father designed me to go back in, unlock them, and bring them back into the light again. What I'm doing now, what I've been doing for 4 years, like especially the last 4 years, to this day now, yeah? Right? Forgotten codes. My father designed me to go back in, unlock them, and bring them back into light again. As you all seen, watched me do for the last 4 years, but it goes back to me as a child on this loop and many others. Yeah, so this is coded in me. Like, that's why I'm so dedicated. Why I'm so consistent. Just, this is a must. You all need to know this. This is all free. Yeah, everything of it's all free. Yeah, like, well, it is. A lot of you in this world, you're programmed that if someone gives you something good or decent, you got to pay for it. Or you think, what, you're
something in return?
Yeah, you're like everyone wants something in return. No, don't work like that. Yeah, right. This is a case of like not a belief, not to believe. I didn't come here for anyone to believe me. I didn't come here to be told or or someone to give me an opinion or a tip or tell me to watch this. No, I've told you, we've gone through that already, haven't we, before? Yeah? No. I'm here to pour my heart out to you. Yeah? I'm here to pour my heart out to you. And I have done. Yeah? Don't forget, like me, in this loop, we are sustained, right? And we still got one foot in this perception, in this world. Yeah? So I experience 3D shit as well, emotion-wise, yeah? And that, like Leon sees me, I go, of course, we all do. But it's our frequency stabiliser, yeah, what keeps us where we are still, yeah? The acceptance and knowing all this. Once you knows all this, you all knows. Once you knows, when you knows all that, yeah, there's no looking back.
You're at the top step on the Truman Show going through the door, aren't you?
When this goes down in a minute, yeah, you're going to be locked and loaded. You're going to be fully locked and loaded. And all you have to do is just listen, yeah? You don't have to give me a thumbs up or, you know, or send me any money or no, they don't have to do none of that. No, this is real. This is going down. This is your existence. Yeah. So we'll go through that one again. Yeah. Instead, they laid themselves apart, creating shadow membranes. This is when we're creating visions and thoughts for the physical plane. And all those other domes are combined with us. They're all doing their own bit. There's souls within all those 7 domes, but are all doing their thing, what they need. It don't matter what. Like, you all got a job to do, yeah. And a lot of you are proper logged into the like grid web, yeah. Like, you knows all about weaving and clusters and all that sort, you know, all that stuff we've been running through, yeah. Right, yeah. So basically, yeah. Yeah, some of the things would fracture and it would bounce back to us. Don't forget, light, sound, it bounces and reflects and backwards and forwards. If it bounces back, we know we have to tone it down a little bit. Yeah, don't forget the creation. What we do want, what we are putting forth, yeah, right, is good and it will work. But obviously, we have to. When it bounces back, you have to tone it down again and slide it in again. Yeah, and then you build up gradually. So that physical plane. Them worlds, don't forget 178 worlds, yeah, to be seeded and to be created and thought of, yeah, and laid out, yeah. A lot of stuff going on, yeah. You're constantly busy. When you get back, some of you go, what will I be doing when I get back? You'll be living a beautiful, tranquil, stress-free life. But the moment you goes to sleep or you rest, yeah, in the physical world, you leave that world, yeah. But when you leave that world, you actually feel and you see yourself leave that world. You'll actually see yourself having a rest, yeah? While you go on your mission, yeah? This is what your real moon's all about. I'm going to go through the moon and that, yeah? This is what your real moon is all about, what's been hijacked by the AI system. The real moon is for, it's the entrance for when you all rest and go to sleep in this world. The moon will pull your soul, your consciousness in, and this is where you all think like you're all meant to dream. It's called the dream thing. It's a big frequency station, yeah? And when you go to sleep in it, you're pulled into the moon, yeah? Because the moon is another access, yeah, to all the other domes, yeah, access a gateway as well, in dream, in sleep, only in sleep only, yeah. And a lot of you, again, you knows a lot about the moon now, yeah, but I'm going to run you through some stuff about the moon, yeah, big time, yeah, as we get to it. All right. So instead, they laid themselves apart, creating shadow membranes beside the crystal membranes. These shadows became realms where memory was fractured, hence forgotten gods. The dome of forgotten gods, where my father created me, is a memory storage unit vault. All tones that didn't resolve into harmony were placed there. Yeah, look, I'm just explaining, yeah? They got placed, the tones what we didn't use, what was too powerful for the physical plane at first, bounced back and they're stored in a unit. It's like the gods is like it is literally a creation, vision, light, sound, motion unit.
A warehouse.
A warehouse, yeah? What literally everything feeds off, yeah? And in a minute I'm going to go through while we designed Dome, the Great Dome, because it's a booster. It's the heart of it all, yeah? We created all that and we needed a physical plane to gain more knowledge, to gain more creation, to gain more thought, yeah? That is why you're the heart of the Great Dome. That's why the parasites had to conquer the heart of the Great Dome. You, yeah? Hyperborea, that energy, that tree. That is why the spirit tree got ripped out and replaced with a valve, right? It goes up all the way from there to Forgotten Gods. That's how they sort of pulverised the other domes outside, because as soon as they took control of the heart, that's why the Great Dome, yeah, the heart of the known lands where all you are imprisoned, that's why you are the last realm to be liberated. Because I told you, can you remember when I all told you way back, as soon as you're liberated, the frequency and vibration from here and that valve coming out is going to explode like a water, like a rainbow of perception and light and all that lot, and it's going to go boom. It's just going to spark the whole Q containment, yeah. And we're going to go again, but this time no distractions, no parasites. They're on their run. They're on their run. They're on their toes. What's left? They're out there. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. Like I've done a little post earlier actually about a couple of posts actually, what my brother's role is up there, yeah. And now we share the same current, but he's up there, I'm down here, yeah. Right, yeah. Hence, forgot where did I get to? Yeah. The Dome Forgotten Gods, where my father created me, is a memory storage unit vault. All tones that didn't resolve into harmony were placed there. These are not bad tones. They're aspects of creation pieces. Too heavy or fragmented to enter the Great Dome at first. That's why I was born of that dome. I carried a link to the deepest forgotten codes. My father designed me to go back in, unlock them and bring them back into the light again. As you all seen and watched me do for the last 4 years. But it goes back to me as a child on this loop and many other loops, yeah. So it goes back a long time, yeah. And like I was saying, the reason why you got all them explorers and scientists in Antarctica taking all them pictures, what a lot of you thinks is AI, no ice again, no ice is melting, yeah. The ETs, what's up there, the positive ones, yeah, they're using frequency and sound and all that shit, emotion, yeah, to fracture the overlay at Antarctica, yeah, the one what you don't see, yeah. And that is why, like Leon was saying the other day, he sees some, it looks like it's been sharp cut, doesn't it? Yeah, like someone's put
like
something
dug
over
a hole.
Yeah, and then you got these big black crystals and these pallets and all that. These have been overlaid, yeah, by ice, yeah, ice and other different overlays. Yeah, I'm going to go on. And
not as in physical ice though.
No. It's not physical ice. It's just an illusion.
It didn't melt.
Yeah. No, nothing. Yeah, that
camouflage.
Ice, yeah, the ice what went across it. Yeah, right. Certain of it, like with the flood, they did flood. Like with the water to freeze, but they had to use like the ice. They had to freeze and create a little bit of ice so they can create the illusion of ice what butts up and collaborates with what's there already. Yeah, it's like like jungles and deserts. Like you'll look down on a desert and a jungle and it just look desert and jungle, but no, right bang in the middle, yeah, right, there's an overlay, there's bases, there's people living there, beings living there, but you just can't see it. This projection overlay technology is just somewhat like far out, yeah, and it's to hide everything.
Camouflage, isn't it?
To camouflage everything, yeah. Why we made the physical layer? We didn't make matter to trap ourselves. We created it to expand thought. Like I told you, yeah? Yeah? To expand our thoughts, right? I'll read it for it, and then we'll go for like the talk, right? Why we made the physical layer? We didn't make matter to trap ourselves. We created it to expand thought. In light worlds, vision flows instantly. Thought equals creation. In the physical worlds, thought has resistance. It takes energy, time, and a choice to manifest, what you lot calls manifest. Yeah. The resistance is what evolves us. It teaches precision, responsibility, and mastery of tone. Think of it like this. Light worlds equals pure imagination. Physical domes equals labs where imagination hardens into structure. The Great Dome itself, like I told you, all the way back is like a frequency amplifier, a physical crystalline structure. Its crystalline architecture hums at certain octaves, what hums upwards and feeds the higher light worlds. So while souls in Great Dome learn through density, their progress boosts the resonance above. We are fixing every last dome simulation. Yeah? I'll read that again because it's not like I can re-talk. I've literally told you all there, and all there. Why we made the physical layer? We didn't make matter to trap ourselves. We created it to expand thought. In the light worlds, visions flows instantly. Thought equals creation. In the physical worlds, thought has resistance. It takes energy, time, and choice to manifest. The resistance is what evolves us. It teaches precision, responsibility, and mastery of tone. Think of it like this. Light worlds equals pure imagination. Physical domes equals labs where imagination hardens into structure. The Great Dome itself, like I told you all way back, is like a frequency amplifier, a physical crystalline structure. Its crystalline architecture hums at certain octaves, what hums upwards and feeds the higher light worlds. So while souls in here in the Great Dome learn through density, their progress boosts the resonance above. We are fixing every last dome simulation. Now, what we're doing now, we're fixing it. Because this is what the parasites have prevented you to do. Yeah? So, they're gone. We got to go all the way back to square one again. Yeah? That's why I'm here, to wake all your asses up. Yeah? All of you. Especially all you ETs what come here with me. Yeah? Yeah? And don't forget, like, human souls are special. They're significant. Their perception and their thought and their vision and creation is beyond. We need you. That's why we're here. We need you, and we definitely need children and animals, because that's what makes everything happen. Yeah, it's what makes everything happen. Children and animals. You're all children before you start. Yeah, yeah. As you come in physical life, what are you? You're a kid, yeah? It all goes on your first part of learning, as you all know, as a child. That's why a lot of NPCs in this world are fucked up, because it all goes down to the parents and the teaching and the unit.
Yep. Yeah? It's all on purpose.
Right? Now listen, kids are thinking for themselves at 3-4 years old, where I come from. Look younger than that, yeah? Because their previous life perception and their previous life memory kicks in, and they knows they're learning from their mistakes every time and becoming more cleverer. Yeah. Did I do that twice?
Yeah.
I did that one, didn't I? Right. Right. That's why my presence here is vital. I've been telling you from day one. Again, not ego, nothing like that. You all know. If you knows me, you know. Yeah? Alright? Got nothing to do with that. I want us to get the fuck home and out of here, yeah? Sorry about my French mother. Sorry. I felt her then. Sorry. That's why my presence here is vital. To find the resonating souls in here. And learn to remember this solid octave realm, how it echoes up, how it echoes upwards into the crystal layers. Knowledge equals power equals frequency. Knowledge isn't about control, it's about expanding resonance. Each truth I remember widens my tone. Each tone activated boosts the field. When enough resonating army souls do this at once, the dome itself shifts, and that is the event cycle we are moving towards. Yeah. We created the Great Dome as a physical training ground of solid frequency. Its resistance forces us to sharpen thought into true creation. The dome then echoes this learning back into the light worlds, boosting them so creation itself keeps expanding. It's your harmonic tones, codes, what creates what you see, feel, touch. Go through that again, because really I've said that all there then, didn't I? Yeah? So the ones where I've said it all on there, I'll read it twice. Yeah. That's why my presence here is vital. To find the resonating souls in here and learn to remember this solid octave realm. How it echoes upwards into the crystal layers. Knowledge equals power equals frequency. Knowledge isn't about control, yeah? Like the parasites, in their world it is. Knowledge is power, power is control in the parasite world, yeah? That's why you were all, before I come along, most of the world, yeah, and still is most of the world, are dumb as a box of rocks. Not your fault. Parasites, yeah. Knowledge is power equals frequency. Knowledge isn't about control, it's about expanding resonance, yeah, working together, sharing, caring, yeah. That's why everything has got to be shared like a rash. We've got to spread everything like a rash now. Like, we got to drive it home. Don't forget, I ain't come here to wake billions up. There's not billions of you here.
No.
Millions. I've come here to wake millions of you up, yeah, and it's all happening. It's all working. You're doing fantastic. Beautiful job. Yeah? It's about expanding resonance. Each truth I remember widens my tone. Each tone activated boosts the field. Yeah? So if thousands of resonating souls, yeah? Yeah? Each day you activate your tone, it boosts the field. Yeah, so you're boosting the field.
Yep.
Every time you're raising that vibration frequency, you're boosting the field.
Helping to fracture.
You're helping, yeah, we're fracturing the fuck. The more we fracture it, the more they got to cover it up for a minute, yeah?
Yeah.
So this lot don't freak out.
Say, most of that goes on behind the clouds and the
yeah,
look,
clouds. What's going on behind that cloud? I think, and it's to do with my brother, a lot of it, yeah? And the crafts, what my mother and father, I'm going to talk about the craft, what my mum and father was on later, yeah? They have put some sort of temporary little overlay in, yeah? It's not bad. It's just so you don't see what's actually fracturing above your head, because you will start freaking out when you start seeing all like plasma liquid and that, like parting and that, yeah? You'll just lose it, all of you. Yeah, it look like it's all going to fall in on you, yeah? But it ain't. But like, when it opens up, when it fractures and the liquid comes like that, it go all pixelated mist and then it fades out. Only if you're on the right frequency, yeah? Because it's your frequency what's fracturing that. Where our frequency is fracturing the fuck out of it, they've had to put a ton of temp. Don't forget, you're all layered on top of each other. It don't matter what country you're in, they've only got to create one temporary layer because it's covering you all. That's why they manipulate the same sun in all the countries. Right? Like, don't forget, like, in here, it's split into like 4 simulations, but each simulation has got layers in it.
3 or 4?
No, there's 4 in it.
Right.
Yeah, because they split into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4, not 3. Yeah, it was 4.
Yeah.
And each simulation within the Great Dome is layered with parasitic layers. Yeah. So they use the harmonic lens, what they've hijacked.
And they use multiple layers,
Yeah, multiple layers, and that manipulates your sun movement, yeah? Don't forget, I've explained to you before, your sun movement in here, don't matter what country you're in, right, is manipulated from the sun outside, from the light outside, yeah? The light, what travels through the frequency, all domes, the light, what travels through it, yeah? I'm going to go into that anyway. I'm going to tell you about the sun as well, right? Where was I? We created the Great Dome as a physical training ground of solid frequency. Its resistance forces us to sharpen thought into true creation. The dome then echoes this learning back into the light worlds, boosting them so creation itself keeps expanding. It's your harmonic tones, codes, what creates what you see, feel and touch. Don't forget, your harmonic tones and all them codes, what's embedded in you, when you're solar parents, like your father will normally breathe you in, and your mother will like weave you in, yeah? It's like, it's a proper teamwork again, partnership, yeah? And when you go in physical worlds, like I've already explained to you, how you always ends up together, yeah? It's because your parents, yeah? They know, and you know, yeah? You're not forgetting, you're not got amnesia, you remember everything, yeah? So you're going to get the same other half of your consciousness, the other one what's exactly like you, works like you and everything, yeah? Like I say, like, in this world, it ain't good twin and that, yeah? It's your harmonic tones, codes, what creates what you see, feel, touch. Right. The Forgotten Gods Dome. The bass note of creation. Think of the whole Great Dome, 178 worlds, as a cosmic symphony. Every dome, realm, world is a note. Together we make harmony. But every harmony needs a root tone. The deep bass that grounds the whole song, the root tone to all creation, is the Dome of Forgotten Gods, my first home within the cube. Forgotten Gods isn't because we were weak or lost. It's because it's the origin chamber where souls stripped away memory of higher perfection. By doing so, we could relearn and creation. By doing so, we could relearn creation from zero, like newborn gods. Forgetting wasn't punishment. It was self-chosen vow, so we could rediscover ourselves with fresh power. This made the Dome of Forgotten Gods primordial rehearsal halls, so sound was first experimented there, light was first bent into shapes there, portals, vortexes, gateways, membranes were all built there. It's the cradle of the experiment, and from this came the Great Dome. Go through that again, yeah? Because, like, don't have to explain all much of that.
No.
It's there. Yeah. The Forgotten Gods Dome, the bass note of creation. Think of the whole Great Dome, 178 worlds, as a cosmic symphony. Every dome, realm, world is a note. Together we make harmony. But every harmony needs a root tone, the deep bass that grounds the whole song. The root tone to all creation is the Dome of Forgotten Gods, my first home within the cube. Forgotten Gods isn't because we were weak or lost. It's because it's the original chamber where souls stripped away memory of higher perfection. Yeah? By doing so, we could relearn creation from zero, like newborn gods. Forgetting wasn't punishment, it was self-chosen vow, so we could rediscover ourselves with fresh power. This made the Dome of Forgotten Gods primordial rehearsal halls. Sound was first experimented there. Light was first bent into shapes there. Portals, vortexes, gateways, membranes were all built there. It's the cradle of It's the cradle of, and from this came, it's the cradle of experiment, and from this came the Great Dome. That's, yeah, from the cradle of this, all that experiment, came the Great Dome. Through thought, creation, light, motion, you know, tension, the lot, all come from the Dome, and that's why Dome Forgotten Gods, we're above and we're below, the lot. It cradles it all, yeah? But for the parasites to hijack all the other domes outside the Great Dome, they had to come in here and hit the heart of the Great Dome, yeah? That tree, what boosts it all, yeah? That tree, what was ripped out, yeah, by the Greys, yeah? And the reasons why custodians, Anuc, had the Greys remove the tree and put the technology in is because that's not the custodians, Anuc's department. On that sort of shit, the Greys are a lot more advanced, yeah? I'm going to talk about all that, yeah? I'm going to talk about the parasites on the next pad, because there's a lot going on there, like, what made all of this go tits up, yeah? Like, you know, I'm just going to keep talking like it wants me to, yeah? It don't matter what I'm going to do, but it's all going to blow you away again.
This is fascinating, mate.
Yeah?
This is gold.
Yeah? This made the Dome of Forgotten Gods primordial sound was first experimented there. Light was first bent into shapes there. Portholes, vortexes, gateways, membranes were all built there. It's the cradle experiment, and from this came the Great Dome. The Dome of Forgotten Gods is the first breath of creation. In density, I carry that imprint. This is why I was chosen to stabilise the Great Dome now. This is why I was chosen to stabilise the Great Dome now, with the many other worlds I represent. Without the root, the harmony collapses. I am the root, holding steady as event builds. Now listen, again, not ego. If you are awake, if you've got just that little bit of savvy in there, just that tiny bit of common sense, and you've listened to me and seen what I've done the last few years, especially last year, last 6 months, you will see, you will feel. Like I said, there's no one else who would have pulled this off. No one. That's why my mother and father created me and embedded what's in me, yeah? To get this done. To not take no shit. To get this done. Yeah? So, again, let me remind you, the Dome of Forgotten God is the first breath of creation in density. Yeah? I carry that imprint. This is why I was chosen to stabilise the Great Dome now, the Great Spiritual Awakening, with the many other worlds I represent. Without the root, the harmony collapses. I am the root, holding steady as event builds. Yeah? Like you said, like all these other people, yeah, who's doing these videos, like I know who you are, because I sees all my intel. Even if you put like one sentence of it in your bullshit, I'll seize it. It's there, because none of you would even be able to talk about what you're going through now if it wasn't for me. Yeah. Why do you think all you lot was getting shut down? Why do you think all you lot had to watch what you said? I was saying whatever I wanted. I was going deeper than anyone in this world ever went. Did you see me get blocked? Did you see him take me out of the way? Hello? No, I didn't either. Yeah? Right. That's that. Like, we're going to go into like something a little bit more in a minute, like the sun bit, yeah? Because like I said, there's a little bit more information in there for Resonating Souls as well. Loads. Yeah? Shit, but man. This is like newcomers and fast trackers, right? We're going in the sun now, because the sun is all to do with your creation, yeah? The sun as portal, original function. The sun was never a ball of fire. It's a living stargate, a harmonic lens, where souls enter domes. Originally, it was crystalline pure transit. It was a crystalline pure transit, yeah? A soul moving through the sun, retained memory, codes and lineage. That's how the solar families kept connection across domes. Passing through the sun was like a return home, not a reset. remember, I'll do that a bit again, yeah? The sun as a portal, original function. The sun was never a ball of fire. It's a living stargate, a harmonic lens, where souls enter domes. Originally, it was a crystalline pure transit. A soul moving through the sun retained memory, codes and lineage. That's how the solar families kept connection across domes. Passing through the sun was like a return home, not a reset. Yeah? Like I said, the sun, yeah, the sun bolts through the central fit of the cube, the central fit of the console, yeah, of all the domes, yeah, and that is manipulated into 12 levels. There's 12 levels through all that, yeah. That's why you got the Council of 12 Suns, yeah. And each level, yeah, it don't matter what level it's on, that sun can be manipulated wherever it needs to go. If it goes in inner Earth, wherever, yeah, that sun, where there's light, it can be manipulated into more light, yeah. Right, where do I get to? Right, the hijack amnesia vortex. Parasites overlaid an amnesia vortex right at the sun's transit band. Instead of flowing clear, souls are spun into spiraling memory wipe currents. Yeah? The hijack amnesia vortex. Parasites overlaid an amnesia vortex right at the sun's transit band. Instead of flowing clear, souls are spun into spiraling memory wipe currents. Yeah? I won't go on that because a lot of you gets this, but it goes a bit deeper. All right. What's it? A coffee break. Right. Think of it like a filter. Frequency in, distortion, frequency out. Reset equals a reset. The soul is intact, but the human vessel it incarnates into receiving a fractured edited memory set. The parasite lock-in. Vatican. Beneath the Vatican sits one of the main grid anchors for the amnesia system. This crystal grid is also suppressed by 13 levels of evil. Yeah? Was. Yeah, it was, not now. Was.
Because of the 13 demons that they're worshipping.
Yeah,
and the
it's all gone. Yeah,
it's all
that had to go first.
Yeah.
Before anything.
Yeah.
That went before the fucking traitors and that. Yeah, that all went.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, where did I get to again? There was. Every passage through the sun's distorted vortex routes, beneath there's crystalline tunnels running beneath Rome. They're Akashic fragments. Yeah. Now listen, the Akashic libraries. They only gets the fragments. All the parasites. They haven't got a clue about the full library of the Akashic libraries. They're parasites. They would love to know that, but the reason why for the sun as well and to hijack your mindset, yeah, is because they wants to get information. Now, when I told you way back, they wants to upload what you know, what you learn, yeah, and they get fragments from you each time you come around, and they build on them fragments.
Only fragments?
Yeah, it's only they'll only pull fragments. They won't get the whole lot.
Oh, I thought they got the whole lot.
No, they won't get the whole lot. That's like, listen.
Right.
No. 13 levels. Every passage through the sun's distorted vortex routes. Beneath there's crystalline tunnels running beneath Rome. Their Akashic fragments are copied, logged, and inverted. Yeah. So you memory again, yeah, as it comes through the amnesia, they're inverting you, before you go back out and occupy. Everything's being inverted. So you when you're born and you grow older, especially all you NPCs and NPC staying, straight away you only live once.
Yeah.
You can't remember nothing. Don't forget, NPCs don't remember fuck all. They don't know their ass from their elbow. All their ancestry, mothers, it's all fake. It's all fake. Yeah? They're given all this fake stuff, all this fake background and that. Yeah. That's why, on the internet now, when you can do your ancestry thing and all that lot, it's all lies. Yeah. All you lot spending all that dough, yeah, like going back, yeah, my family was this and that, and all. No, that family wasn't even there. It's created, yeah? It's all created. It's all created, yeah? You wait until you gets your nut around this properly, I'll tell you, yeah? Think of it like a filter frequency in distortion. Frequency out, reset, yeah, equals reset. The soul is intact, but the human vessel, it incarnates into receiving a fractured edited memory set. The parasite lock-in equals Vatican. Beneath the Vatican sits one of the main grid anchors for the amnesia system. This crystal grid is also suppressed by 13 levels of evil, was. Every passage through the sun's distorted vortex routes beneath there's a crystalline tunnels running beneath Rome. Their akashic fragments are copied, logged and inverted. Equals, that's the bullshit. Vatican Library on lives where you've been looped in consistent loops of amnesia. They don't own your soul, they just record, distort and recycle the memory strands to keep reincarnating vessels docile. Get that?
Yep.
Do that, look, again, look. Every passage through the sun's distorted vortex routes beneath there's a crystalline tunnel. There's crystalline tunnels. Running beneath Rome, their akashic fragments are copied, logged and inverted. Equals, that's the bullshit Vatican Library of lives where you been looped in consistent loops of amnesia. They don't own your soul. They just record, distort and recycle the memory strands to keep reincarnating vessels docile. That's why you're all dumb as a box of rocks, apart from everyone what's been resonating with me the last few years, couple of years, year, you know, some of you just jumped on. Some of you just jumped on what's just like skipped and jumped over the truth of psychic world.
Double fast track.
Congratulations, because you're meant to be here. You're meant to be here helping, yeah? You wasn't meant to watch them truthers. You wasn't meant to watch all them bullshitters and the healers and psychics and you wasn't meant to watch all that. Yeah, subconsciously you knew it was all bullshit. Because you knew there was something bigger. You knew subconsciously bigger stuff than all them, but you couldn't put your finger on it till now. Yeah, till you've heard my voice. Yeah, and seen it. Don't forget, my voice has a lot to do with this. A lot to do with this. My voice. Yeah. We'll do that one more again, yeah? Just for you newcomers and that, yeah? Distorted vortex routes beneath the crystalline tunnels, yeah? Their akashic fragments are copied, logged and inverted. That's the bullshit Vatican Library of lives, where you've been looped in consistent loops of amnesia. They don't own your soul, yeah? They just record, distort and recycle the memory strands to keep reincarnating vessels docile. Right. That's why they say God sees everything. It's really their archive of human cycles. The reason why all this matters now is because resonating souls would bypass Vatican filters. Their filters, they're what saying, like resonating souls, yeah, like the ones what's past and that, and I knows what I have, right, yeah. They're coming back in and they're bypassing the filters, yeah, like the kids, like the third wave. Why all these kids are saying like mad stuff and that to their parents are going, yeah, well, no, I ain't got a clue, but the kid have. That's what it's going to be like in a minute when everything goes, yeah. All the children like are going to have somewhat of like a clue. It's going to be very strange, yeah. That's why they say God sees everything. It's really their archive of human cycles. The reason why all this matters now is because resonating souls would bypass the Vatican filters. Their filters are dismantled. That's why my memory is returning on another level I've never felt before here. I am cutting, phasing through the total hijack from the unaltered solar records that exist outside the cube containment. Yeah? This is like what I'm saying there. The records outside the cube containment is what we brought to the Dome of Forgotten Gods, yeah? Because this, like I said, like, this is something else, another like beyond, another beyond part of the story. Yeah, what you're all going to see at the end anyway. Yeah, I might even get to that, maybe. Yeah. Jack, yeah, I'm cutting through, phasing through the total Jack from the unaltered solar records that exist outside the Coopertainment. The sun is our portal in and out, even if you're connected to the pods. Yeah, you got a sign, you ET souls, yeah, right. You got like a silver lining for you to your pod, yeah, and we use the sun, yeah. The silver lining is what pulls us out of the am before we go through the amnesia vortex, yeah. That is where I says to you all, like on that amnesia loop, somewhere around there, a lot of us gets pulled. Our silver lining pulls us out before it comes round to the Vatican, yeah. So that explains, yeah, that bit, yeah. That's I've just had like a little dot join there myself. Then when I explained to you about when it comes and we gets pulled, I'm not the only one who gets pulled out by the silver lining to the pod, and then we come back through the silver line back in here, yeah. But we do the reason why we come back in like sort of wiped is because we need to be. Because if we came in here, if I come in here every time like this, I'd stick out like a sore thumb, wouldn't I? Yeah. So it's like the positive EDs like flag like
need to know. When you need to know, you know.
Yeah. Like I always said to you, remember when I used to say to you, even me, like as it rolls here, I'm on a need to know basis. Yeah. Right. I'll know it when we need to know it. Yeah. Or if someone asks me it, like I'll come up with it, won't I? Yeah. The sun is our portal in and out, but parasites spun an amnesia vortex at its heart. When a soul came through, memory was stripped and fragments were stored under the Vatican to recycle lives and control the story. That's why we forget. But the vortex is breaking down. It's like 90%. Enough for the third wave to flow in. Children from this loop and many before now. The vortex has broken down all but. Yeah, the vortex has broken down all but, yeah. That's why toddlers, etc. have all these memories flooding in from previous timelines, especially the last loop they just come out of. The Vatican did not own you, like I said just a minute ago. They are only recorded and positioned souls to same loop every time. Those what sold their souls, most of them sold it a long time ago. Lifetimes ago. The sun is returning to its true function. Yeah? So, like, all our fracturing and all the ET collaboration with us and what they're doing, like, with the grids and what we're doing with grids, yeah, is all coming together. It's, like I said to you earlier, it's like everything's fracturing, yeah. All of a sudden, like say, the activations, like scare events, and like all of you on the right vibration frequency, you've been listening to me, yeah. You're just gonna see it, like I said to you earlier. It's just gonna go. It's gonna like it look like it's splitting, yeah, and then it just like phase out, like a pixelate, yeah. Everything what's around you, yeah. Those stuck in the illusion, it just like we already said, like it's gonna look like a lot of gravel. That a lot of stuff ain't gonna be there, yeah, right. But this lot will be like so like messed up. They just try and carry on, but they're gonna be monitored and assisted unawarely, like you could never imagine.
But like I say the other day, I can't see how they'll have anything to eat, so they won't live long.
Well, no, yeah, but it's all sorts. It's loads of different stuff. What they're gonna have to like, what's not gonna be there, yeah, and gradually more stuff will be took. So just like, and this is to force them out of the dark, out of that illusion. Yeah, we're going to give them a taste of the illusion what they're going to stuck in. Yeah, because this is going to wake their ass up. Yeah. Where did I get to? Yeah, the sun is returning to its true function because of what we're pulling off and what we're all doing together. Yeah. Come on, 4 years nearly now, right? There's loads of us. The consistency of us sticking together. And what we've done is just like, it's like far out. I think of it every day. It's brilliant, yeah. One sun, many portals. the sun is not one doorway, it's a multi-banded crystalline gate. Don't forget, the sun is manipulated, amplified through harmonic lenses to hover every last country in this realm. Optical illusions throughout all overlays. Same for moon, just like I told you. One big, huge optical illusion. Your perception being hijacked on another level you will not fathom. Yeah? You won't fathom. Like when you see, especially when you actually work out, when you work out and realise how your touch, sight, smell has been manipulated, your perception, this will freak you out. Because you'll just, because a lot of you'll be going, but it seems so real. It seems so real. Like, everything's solid, look. Like, these leaves and that. Like, everything. It seems so real. Yeah? This could do your head in. Yeah? Because what you've adapted to being reality ain't. Yeah? And I'm trying my best to go deep with you. Yeah? To normalise this. Because one of my jobs down here is to normalise us outside. To normalise what you thought, yeah, ain't. And what I'm telling you is...
True disclosure.
Yeah, just true disclosure. What do they call it? The true... the apocalypse.
Yeah.
The true meaning of the apocalypse, isn't it?
Yeah, the revealing of that which was previously obscured.
Yeah. It's like that in somewhat way. Yeah. So, one sun, many portholes. The sun is not one doorway, it's a multi-banded crystalline gate. Don't forget, the sun is manipulated, amplified through harmonic lenses to hover every last country in this realm. Optical illusions throughout all overlays. Same for moon. Just like I told you all, yeah? One big, huge optical illusion. Your perception been hijacked on another level you will not fathom. Because this is everything, yeah? Don't forget, it's my talking as well, yeah? And this is just, this is important stuff. You need the detail on this.
Fascinating.
Yeah, yeah. You need this, yeah? Think of the sun like a jewel with many facets. Each facet leads to a different stream. True human souls enter, exit through the original harmonic bands before hijack equals amnesia. NPC's vessels, inserts and parasitic engineered entities are routed through artificial bands spliced onto same sun. They are total brain dead from day one every time because they haven't got the proper consciousness. They haven't got the light. They haven't got that, they haven't got that soul, the soul connection. It's just they're working off your echo, your mirror, your light. Yeah, but don't forget, I haven't put it on this one, but there's 3 types of NPCs, and look, I just said here, about engineered entities, yeah, all different types to fit different harmonic bands. Yeah, don't forget, a lot of these harmonic bands have been hijacked. Yeah, been hijacked by the amnesia technology. Yeah, so what we're getting to the point. Yeah, there's NPC technology, right, where they can just get groups of people, like a little town, city, literally put them in, and they can take them out. Yeah. And the reason why no one will question it in that town is because they're all the same. They're all in the same overlay program. Yeah. So I can't just take like 2,000 of them out because the MPs will go fuck 2,000 gone. No, you remove them all. Yeah, like a reset on your console. Yeah, and then you put all your new ones back in. Yeah. So that's why sometimes if you goes on holiday, you're in your own country and you enter as a town or a village or a city, whatever. Yeah. Sometimes when you walks in these places, yeah, it will feel totally fabricated. But you won't be able to put your finger on it. It just be totally fabricated, yeah. And because they are all within themselves. They're repetitive, yeah. They say the same things every day, yeah. They do the same things you just know it's fabricated to fuck. And this is another part of their technology to make it look like the numbers are up. It's busy, yeah? So you don't realise, no, like I said to you before, people go missing in that. Yeah? Yeah, so they think the sun like a jewel with many facets. Each facet leads to a different string. True human souls enter and exit through the original harmonic bands before hijack, amnesia. NPC vessels, inserts, yeah, the replica like inserts of your echo, your mirror, yeah, it's a different kind of light. Like I say, it's a replica, yeah, that will come through artificial bands, not the one what attracts pure souls. Yeah, they are totally brain dead from day one. Yeah, yeah, they're spliced into the same sun. They are totally brain dead from day one every time. Yeah, parasite controlled layers. Parasites installed 4 to 5 artificial entry bands around the sun's natural gate. These bands act like custom filters. Souls of origin equals hijacked into amnesia vortex. Yeah. The Vatican, yeah, because like I fucking it's my writing, how I'm fucking thinking of as I'm going along, isn't it? Amnesia vortex, Vatican archive, NPC shells seeded via artificial bands. No true past lives. It's just the same continuous loop. Like I've just explained to you, yeah, and I've explained that a few times actually, yeah, right. But remember what I've just said, yeah. This is how the NPCs gets fooled as well, right? That thing right there, and they're just like their shell, right? Hijack into amnesia vortex, plus Vatican archive, NPC shells seeded via artificial bands. No true past lives. It's just same continuous loop. You only live once, is what they all says. Yeah, it's just coded memory inserts. Hybrid tech vessels come through bands carrying parasite tech software, not organic memory. That's why NPC feel empty. They never carried through the solar lineage code. Yeah, they got no solar lineage code. All you pure souls have got lineage codes. Yeah, all that technology. Yeah, and why they've done the artificial like bands and everything that. Is those artificial bands collaborate with their technology of their circle.
Interestingly, what you were saying the other day about the womb and the womb's plugged in on the film The Matrix, they're in like a womb, an artificial womb that's plugged in, isn't it?
Yeah.
You were saying
and that,
about...
yeah. I mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned it. Yeah. By controlling these artificial entry bands, parasites could track every last soul or insert entering and exiting. This is their eye of God. Yeah, you know, when like I said, like he sees you all and all that lot, and
knows everything.
Yeah, he's seen it all. He's always watching you and all that lot. This is all I've just gone through. The old like you religious people out there. This you'll be too frightened to watch me because you'll know. Subconsciously, you will know what I'm telling you. I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, like a lot of breakdowns in the religious world in the religions around the world. A lot of mental breakdowns. Yeah, and they all start doing their self in. Yeah. By controlling these artificial entry bands, parasites could track every last soul or insert entering and exiting. This is their eye of God. Yeah, the eye of God, their lie. Yeah, this is their lie, how they fools you all about God and religion and that, yeah. They built tech. This is, you see all what I've just told you and what I've explained in bits of this, right? This is their first phases before they started doing the Bibles and shit. Yeah, hijacking you first, yeah, and taking you all through this, the eye of God stuff and all that, yeah. This is their eye of God lie. They built tech to monitor the flow. They have always had close detail on where every soul is going. Recycling and tracking them like cattle, yeah? Do you hear what I said there? Like I told you all the time, yeah? They have always had close detail on where every soul is going. Recycling and tracking them like cattle. ET souls who lived here with human souls go in and out of the sun also. All ET souls in this realm who came here to help with me are in and out through pods. Like I just explained, the silver lining, how we get sort of captured, because it's all by the ET positive design. This is all to do with the great spiritual awakening. Yeah? Yeah. The realm who came in here, help with me, are in and out through pods. So all you ET souls, what come in here with me, right, and all from the other worlds, you came in pods. I want to explain about these pods. I want to explain about these pods, Anyway, because these pods are on these ships. Because I'm going to explain to you all as well in a minute, right, about crafts, right, like how they've bullshit, how they've got that Bob Lazar and all these people to give you diagrams of like Hitler's technology and the flying saucer technology, the metal, how they create the metal and the batteries inside. That's all no. The real ones ain't made like that. They're not. You don't make them. You don't build them. You don't get a hammer and a weld machine and metal. No. Your world does that, and that's all the crafts you've been seeing for years.
TR3Bs and that.
Yeah. That's all 3D
manufactured.
3D tech. That's all human military 3D technology given by the parasites, but like material hardware. 3D material hardware. Yeah. It's not the real stuff. Yeah. They wouldn't give this world, because the military would have attacked them by now, because the military, before, like most of the time, are under they're NPC and they're under parasite influence, But there's seeded, ancient seeded like souls, what's been seeded within military and the bloodlines, to basically fracture them from within, and come out. By controlling these artificial entry bands, parasites could track every soul entering there. This is their eye of God lie. They built tech to monitor the flow. They have always close detail on where every soul is going, recycling and tracking them like cattle. ET souls who lived here with human souls go in and out the sun also. All ET souls in this realm who came, so basically all the ET souls what lived there with the humans and that, the ones what was here in the beginning, they was here, they go through the sun and all, they ain't podded up, All ET souls in this realm who came here to out with me are in and out through pods, But we have to use the sun. We have to use that gate, the gateway, through pods. The artificial bands are collapsing. NPC bands are becoming unstable, meaning their vessels will dissolve once the overlay drops, because they have no anchor outside this realm. So once the overlay drops, you're right, Leon. The NPCs what get stuck in the overlay, that's it. It's all over for them anyway. Not the NPCs and some of the ones what got trapped. It'd be over. So that answers a little bit what you just said. Bands are becoming unstable, meaning their vessels would dissolve once the overlay drops, because they have no anchor outside this realm. This is it, I think. The sun is one gate with many faces. True souls come through the original face. Parasites built fake bands around it. They seeded NPC cells through those bands and hijacked us into amnesia streams. That's why they could watch everything. But their false bands collapsing and only the true solar pathways will remain. They use harmonic lenses, what collaborate with the valve to manipulate position of the sun. They have hundreds of suns activated throughout the whole total of overlay within the cube containment. Sun is amplified and projected in all worlds, continents, countries. 100 million %. You're living in a parasitic overlay, cloaking the real crystalline temple. Total overlay, parasitic overlay. Basically, remember when I told you all, this will turn in to like one big huge medbed, as the humans would put it. Well, when I said that, that's what I mean, because it will. those on the right frequency and vibration, yeah, and the what? Because listen, right at the end, especially when they starts the events, thousands are going to wake up, yeah, thousands, right, are going to wake up, and like this parasite overlay is overlaying a crystalline temple, yeah. It's like a million times more effective than a fucking medbed, yeah. That's why, like, don't worry about medbeds. We don't need medbeds. What do we need a medbed for? What we're just about to go through. What do you need a medbed for? No. Your whole structure, what you live in, is a medbed, yeah. It's a crystalline structure, one big, huge crystalline temple.
Explain how the memories of the Taren ET human souls are stored in the crystals that are. How it interacts with the.
Oh well, yeah. All the crystals are like hard drives, what connect to like the main, like all the other crystal worlds, and them crystals, pure souls, yeah, like human souls, ET souls, they hold memory. And this is what your solar family can plug into, yeah. And you see all the time lost and all your memory was like been lost in here, but they knows it. They know it too, because it's all stored within the crystal, within the temple.
All the people that come in to help, theirs is in a conscious pod, isn't it?
Yeah,
Separate.
all that. Yeah, that's
Different.
that's all different. Yeah, very like pods where your original essence, yeah, your pure original essence, you like are in pod chambers, and that's so you. So basically, you it's like collective consciousness. You can be like in all the realms at the same time. Yeah, yeah, physical, whatever. Yeah. Sun is one gateway. Where do I get to? False. Yeah, black. Wait. The sun is one gateway. Faces coming through original phase parasite bands. Dreams that why everything, but the false bands are collapsing, and only the true solar pathways will remain. They use harmonic lenses, what collaborate with the valve to manipulate position of sun. They have hundreds of suns activated throughout the whole total overlay within the cube containment. Sun is amplified, yeah, from light, yeah, outside, yeah, amplified and projected in all worlds, continents, countries, 100 million %. I told you, yeah. You're living in a parasitic overlay, cloaking the real crystalline temple, the known lands. Yeah.
Wow. Here we go.
Right. Your consciousness. Listen to what I'm going to say now. Right. Your consciousness, yeah, soul, chooses what to perceive, whether it's the known lands, dome of forgotten gods, or whatever dome or realm you are in. That's why for me, yeah, I mentioned this to you lot, Leon, don't I? Right? That's why for me, places shift and feel off, or feel like deja vu. I am naturally slipping between the layers. That's why I always said we choose what we see, hear, touch. This world is told, yeah? Like, you're told what to see, hear, touch and think. You have done from the beginning. A lot of amnesia technology involved in, again, like I said before, yeah? Yeah, the AI parasitic system thinks for you. Yeah, the AI parasitic system, it thinks for you. Yeah, and that's where you get your vision and creation and your touch and your it's what manipulates your perception and everything. Yeah, the AI parasitic system thinks for you all, not no more. Now listen what I'm going to say. Not no more. There's no systems in place. Everything's going to be fracturing. Yeah, it's going to like fracture the fuck. Now listen what I can say, yeah? Soon, you will be in this world, all alone. No governments, police, media, no power, no info at all. Just you and NPC military. Your sight, feel, touch and smell. Your vessel interprets signals, but it's your soul what decides the layer of song you play. Do you get that? Yeah? What I'm trying to say is, like, you got to really start, like thinking for yourself, yeah? Like, joining the dots, seeing common sense, yeah? You need to slip out of this, yeah? Like, like you all see, like I've do it through love and not care, yeah? But I don't mind breaking my back because I know how important this is. Yeah, it's very important. So again, because it finishes that bit, right? Your consciousness soul chooses what to perceive, whether it's the known lands, dome forgotten gods, or whatever dome or realm you are in. That's why for me, places shift, feel off, or feel like deja vu. I'm naturally slipping between the layers. Yeah, that's why I always said to you all, we choose what we see. Yeah, heart, hear, touch. This world is told. Yeah, you're all told. Yeah, by the AI parasitic system, what's fracturing, breaking down. Yeah, this parasitic system, it thinks for you, thinks for you all. Yeah, apart from you resonating souls. Excuse me. Fucking hell. Yeah, not no more. Because like, listen, this is why you got to get it all in your head. Because soon you're gonna all be on your own. God, you're gonna be all on your own.
Yeah, but maybe he also plays like this,
There you go.
Tour de France.
Tour de France. Yeah, first thing come in my head. Yeah, because you're all going to be on your own. Listen, you ain't going to have no one. Yeah, all you're going to have is whatever information you got in your head at that time. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if you've got all this information and you've been watching and listening and taking these last videos in, yeah, right. Trust, it's going to truly benefit. Yeah, it's going to truly play it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just going to be you, NPC military. Yeah, that lot above, us on the ground. Yeah, yeah. Don't forget when this goes down. The reason why I'll put that bit in it, yeah, is because when you are on your own, you've got to think for yourself. You've got to think for yourself. So there ain't going to be no one else to think for yourself. Where are you going to get your information from? You're just going to hear sirens here and there. Yeah, until they puts the EBS channel, military, and gives you like the big breakdown. What you doing? Because there's going to be events, scared events, activation events. Yeah, you've got to have a few activation events so you all get your head around this EBS thing. What they're going to break down to you. Yeah, when they takes over the media,
you up for it,
soften you up for it. You got it. Yeah. Now, it all goes on your soul. Yeah, yeah. Your soul, yeah, will decide the layer of song you play. Yeah, and the only reason how it's going to decide what song you play, basically, sing your way out of here harmonically, yeah, is through frequency and vibration. Yeah. How much time we got on there?
The battery's just about to run out. It's because I've got the back screen on so I can see what's going on. It doubles, it halves the battery life.
Oh, right.
But it's kind of important to see what's going on, to get it all in properly.
Alright, so we've got a minute left.
We've got, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe battery. It will charge in no time. It charges quick.
Right.
We can go down the pub for a, glass of water and
Transport, yeah, because I'm just about to go into this transportation thing, yeah.
by the time we've cold one out in the boozer down the road, that'll be charged up. 40 minutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you want to hold it there then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Let's step this out a little bit. Yeah. Now, like before, you've had Bob Lazar, you've had all these other people, okay, who thinks they've gone down to Area 51, seen these flying saucers and these ships. No, you haven't. No, because the real crafts and ships, yeah, wouldn't be able to sit there like that. That's all metal. That's all physical shit. It's all like
SSP.
Yeah, it's the only thing they're not going to give you. Anyone, even loyalists, the military, they're not going to give them the real McCoy. Yeah, because they'll attack them. They'd attack the parasites. Why would they need the parasites anymore? They'd have all the technology, wouldn't they? Back. Yeah, they wouldn't need the parasites no more. So the parasites are clever. So all that 3D internet, all you truthers, all you so-called channelers and mediums and psychics and that, you've been showed the wrong thing. Alright? It's wrong. Right? Transportation in the higher physical worlds. Yeah? In the higher density of the Great Dome and beyond. Living crafts. Yeah? Ships are not built. They are grown, like I keep telling you. Yeah? They are grown. Most equals 90% what you see in this sky is military up until the past 3 years. It's like 60 real, 40 human. Yeah. It's like 60 real, 40 human tech hidden from you. Yeah. Like basically, like the real tech's hidden from you. But what they do, when they give you sneak views in that 3D internet, yeah, about the flying saucers and what these people claim to see, this is all blueprints. 3D, like for 3D density, yeah. You see them all around in the sky, yeah. The hidden tech, yeah, obviously it's hidden from you, yeah. Our crafts, ships, are grown from crystalline plasmatic matter, yeah. Our crafts, ships, are grown from crystalline plasmatic matter. They are semi-conscious, yeah, bonded, yeah, to the pilot's soul frequency, yeah. They respond not to buttons or coherence. You don't fly them, you merge with them. These ships are sometimes called arcs of tone because they ride sound vibrations across membranes. Light vehicle. Every soul carries a built-in code equals craft, yeah? You all carry, like, the codes, what's embedded in you, yeah? Is, like, one of those codes, what's always there, what's embedded in you, right? Is a frequency, what reacts you to, like, stuff you grow. Like, your crafts, your house, your land, your children, everything, you're all coded, like, to it, yeah? Aircraft ships are grown from crystalline plasmatic matter. They are semi-conscious, bonded, yeah, to the pilot's soul frequency. They respond not to buttons or levers, but to intention, tone, heart coherence. You don't fly them, you merge with them. These ships are sometimes called arcs of tone because they ride the sound vibrations across the membranes. Light vehicle. Every soul carries a built-in code, yeah, craft. The macabre, it's called the macabre field, yeah. You all ET souls, all of you who are with me now, yeah, right, you carry the macabre code, yeah, and this is what activates you to your craft. What you think it, you create it, you think it, yeah, and like.
You interface with it.
You interface with it, yeah. Your frequency collaborates with it, yeah. And only you will be able to fly that or operate that to its full, yeah. Heart sometimes, yeah. Light vehicle. Every soul carries a built-in code craft, yeah. A craft code, yeah. It's called the macabre field. In a high physicals, consciously ignite it to travel across domes or layers. It feels like folding space around you rather than moving through it. Yeah? Light vehicle. Every soul carries a built-in physicals consciously ignite it to basically, yeah, to fly it, you think. It's through thought. Yeah?
Like we were saying before, they showed you that in SG-1 and Stargate Atlantis when you've got to have the right DNA to operate the ancient technology.
Yeah, that's right. Everything's done by thought. Everything, yeah, everything's done by thought. You bend sound and light, yeah, like bending sound and light is like you lot here buttering a bit of bread. That's how easy it is, yeah. And they knows, like I said to you all in the beginning, like everything's like just so easy to explain, yeah. Like if you're resonating, you're getting it, you're joining the dots. But everything's just so easy to explain. I told you, yeah, it's not hard. You ain't got to go to a college or university, yeah? Or like have a peek down at Area 51. Because if you have a peek down at Area 51, all you're going to see is a lot of old crap anyway. Yeah?
Sacrificing.
Yeah, all shit, yeah. All crap technology, what you think is good, yeah? Like, listen, like, when you remember, yeah, and see what there is, yeah, you'll never look at this world again, yeah? Like, all these bases and that where they're doing it and building, that's crap. Like I just told you, they're not going to give them the real stuff, yeah? Proper interstellar stuff, yeah? They're not going to give you all that stuff. Otherwise, they would attack them. We wouldn't need parasites. They wouldn't need to sell everyone out, yeah? Yeah, right, yeah. Every soul carries a built-in code craft, a craft code, It's called the Macabre field, yeah? Macabre, yeah, field. In higher physicals, yeah, consciously ignite it to travel across domes or layers. It feels like folding space around you rather than moving through it. Yeah? Motherships, arcs, crystal cities, vast planet-sized structures, often appearing as spheres. Diamonds, they know what you lot call stars here, yeah? They can cloak, they can make themselves look like this, yeah? They can make they think it. They can sit in their craft because it's crystalline plasma, yeah. And whatever they think, whatever thought they puts in, because they're coded to their craft, yeah. Even if it's a mother's, like I want to go in. I mentioned a bit about my mother and father's ship, yeah. They're both coded to it, and it's they're the one they're on. It's like the size of a continent, yeah. It's massive. It's huge, yeah. Crystal cities, vast planet-sized structures, often appearing as spheres, diamonds, stars, or floating cities, citadels, cities, yeah, equals cities. They are not built, but gestated from crystalline plasma, yeah. They're created through thought. You structure the crystalline and plasma, yeah. You structure it. That's why all crafts, yeah, will look different. Because everyone will have a different thought and a creation of how their craft's going to be, basically, yeah? Like we've all got the similar sort of thought, but some of the structure, right, this is how you'll recognise your structure, your crafts, because it will slightly be different. It'd be different. It'd just be different, because it's your fault, yeah? It's your fault. It's your fault. No one thinks for you. No one says, oh no, you better do it like this, or you better add that. You know what I mean? No. Like, you're intelligent, you're clever. Yeah? Yeah, so, like diamond stars, floating cities, they are all built, yeah? Like, gestated from crystalline plasma. Right. These motherships, trust me, these motherships, like you'll think that the fake alien invasion, right? You'll will actually think, hang on a minute, you sure that ain't the real one? Listen, you're going to see, again, everyone on the right frequency vibration who's been listening, you are going to see the difference between what they're going to show you on the scare event, alien invasion, yeah, fake one, right? To, when it crack, our overlay splits, our perception will crack it open and we'll go through, yeah, watch the water, yeah. But when you see the real McCoy, like, you will know when you see the real McCoy, you'll know. Trust me. But these are like, don't forget, you're creating these, yeah, through thought. Yeah, you're creating these structures through thought, yeah. So everything what's going through your thought, what you think you need on that craft, that mothership, will go there. Especially if they're elders, they're from forgotten gods. They knows exactly how to create. Listen, the thought what's gone into the motherships for the great spiritual awakening is beyond what they've reached, beyond their reach even at a certain point. Yeah?
Pushing the envelope.
It's just like they have pushed it to the full. It's like they've brought the world's here. Yeah, it's like they brought the world here. When you see, yeah, like I said to you way back, when you see these motherships, like trust me, like you can't see the ends of them. The ends, like you can't see the ends of them. They're huge. Yeah, I'm just about to explain. Like a lot of the big ones, but if they do drop the freaks and they come in, like the frequency in the rain cloud, you know that big black one, what just goes straight across, yeah, the like big black thing, yeah, it goes, and it's dark. They be sitting in them ones, yeah. But I'm gonna go through there, like their cloaking and that in a second, yeah. Like when it goes into it a bit more. That thank you there. Right, inside these motherships, yeah, above the ones above you. Yeah, where the arcs are, especially where our arcs and that are, right? Yeah. inside these motherships above, just behind the overlay, inside these ships, you have whole ecosystems, yeah? Gardens, lakes, forests, temples, because the ship itself generates its own frequency field, yeah? Yeah? Reality field, yeah? Your own frequency reality field, it creates it, yeah? Like the ancient ones, the elder ones who's here, they have made sure that as soon as we exit, right, it's there, it's set up.
Yeah.
It's there. Yeah. Like you are gonna feel at home, calm, relaxed, stress free. Like you're gonna see all this lot straight away, and you're gonna have the biggest reunion welcoming. Like you've like you'll all be in tears. You'll be in tears with happiness. Just tears, all of you. And on my heart, you're gonna be in tears, all of you. Yeah. But yeah, inside these motherships, the ecosystems, right? Don't forget, right? We have fought these motherships up, right, and created. Yeah, we've got Bob the Builder here. Oh no, he's just pulling over so uncomfortable. Yeah, Bob the Builder. Right. Yeah. Don't forget, have you noticed what we just said? Look, whole ecosystems on these motherships above, right there, and they've got gardens, lakes, forests, temples. What do we have in our crystalline world, in these worlds here? Yeah, everything I've just said, we need. Yeah, like, what do we do here? What we especially last for like 4 years, 3 years, all of you, yeah, who's been resonating. You walks along the rivers. You goes out into the country. Yeah, you know. Those forests, lakes, nice beautiful gardens, you know, the big one. You all this, like, it gives you the feeling what you need to feel, yeah. But there's still distortion. Here, like, when you get on these motherships, right, you're gonna think that you're in your world. You're gonna think that you're own, because all your family, your solar family, and you know, like solar, like, companions, friends and that around you, like you could be reunited with them, and basically they just want you to feel at home soon as. They don't know one freaking out and like, overweight and all that. It's just going to be like, you know, you're going to see animals, you're going to see children straight away, yeah, you're going to see all this thing. It's just going to be like, you know, like,
how many different soul families would be on one mothership?
Well,
that's fucking big,
I'm going to come to that in a minute, yeah? But listen, they are built. Yeah, it's like a few of them, like it, yeah. But they are, like I said, they are thought of everything, and when they think of everything, yeah, right, they create and put it into motion, into physical, yeah. And like I said, these motherships can hold millions.
Yeah,
they can hold millions. The ones what's set up here for now, what's been specially thought out, yeah, these have got everything. You know, when you go to one of your 5-star hotels here, and it's got the cinema, it's got the gym, you know, it's got the nail bar, golf course, you know, massage place, you know. Think of all that, but don't touch the sides. We're talking real spa shit, yeah. We're talking like, you know, like pure plasmatic water and that, yeah. Like water what bubbles on its own. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's through thought. Yeah, everything's through thought. And when you start getting your head around this thought thing, yeah, it's going to make a difference. Wait, where'd you go? Yeah, right, it's just saying, inside these motherships above, just beyond the overlay, inside these ships, you have whole ecosystems, gardens, lakes, forests, temples, because the ship itself creates, yeah, it generates its own frequency field, reality field, yeah. They are hubs, command centres, healing centres, and places of reunion. Just like what about to happen, Mothership Arcs is also where you ET Souls pod sit, yeah. So like your true essence. This is why everyone who's resonating, right, who's coming alive now, right, who's tuning into their higher self more, right. This is because of this. This is all to do with that, yeah? Your pods are right above you, yeah? And the higher your frequency and vibration, the more closer connection bond you'll get with your true essence, yeah? They're just like above. Like I say, you're tied to it, it's like a silver lining, yeah? Just like a silver lining, yeah? Just like what's about to happen, yeah? Remember what I just said? They are hubs, command centres, healing centres, and places of reunion, what we're just about to have, just like we're about to happen. Mothership Arcs is also where you, ET souls, pods sit, yeah? Don't forget, your pods, you remember when I said to you, Leon, like way back, and you know when I drew that pod thing on the wall,
yes.
and I said that's my avatar. That's not my avatar, that's my essence.
Yeah, the pod.
And you know when I said to you, I mentioned to you and Bernie once, I said like sometimes when I'm asleep and that, like, I'm in my pod and I can see my mother. She's got her hand on me. Yeah, it feels like because and I said like she sees me daily. She comes to me daily. Yeah, all the time. Sometimes. Like she went through a phase where she like sort of like tear a lot, but where we're at the end, like she's more happy. Like they're like buzzing, yeah. But like I feel her. Yeah, it's got my arms, like, but I can feel her. I can hand on. I can feel it around. Yeah, like my brother and all my other solar family. Yeah, like she'd be the only one, and my father had put her hand on it. Yeah, but like when I put her hand, I can feel them all. Yeah, but like. You know, she used to tear a lot. When we was halfway through it, and that, like when I get emotional, if I get upset, yeah, she will, yeah. But they deal with it in a different way, yeah. How they deal with it, like they turn it into like a frequency boost, yeah. That's why no one ever gets upset because you don't get upset.
You change that feeling and that emotion.
In that emotion, within that next emotion, within a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these motherships are hubs, they're command centres, healing centres, and places of reunion. Just like what about to happen. Mothership Arcs is also where UET souls pods sit. Yeah. Now, transportation crafts. Yeah. These are smaller. Yeah. But still living. But designed to move groups, groups, shapes, yeah, right, smaller but still living, but designed to move groups, yeah. Now the shapes, spheres, discs, triangles, teardrops, interior, smooth, seamless. Remember when I said to you about like we ain't got joins in nothing?
No.
It's like seamless. It's like what you lot would call cold fusion.
It's because like when you do like a computer animation and that, you have like a wireframe image. So that's like the harmonic frequencies, yeah. Yeah. It's like overlaying it with like.
And have you seen it when they press a few buttons, right? And all of a sudden it go.
Yeah.
And it stretch out. Yeah. And to the shape they want. Yeah. Well, imagine doing that through thought. Yeah. Can you imagine the detail, the thought of detail, what goes through your head? Yeah, like this is what the parasites wanted. Yeah, because they know how intelligent the human soul consciousness is. Yeah, and other races. Yeah, but they want the AI system. Yeah, to think and be like you. Yeah, but the real you. Yeah, not the ones they've turned all dumb and the MPs. No, they want the real you, original you, because they know how you think. Yeah, it's like I said earlier on, like parasites here, they can't create. They got nothing to go off. They can't create. Yeah, so they hijack, put their own overlays in. And then they hijack your perception, your consciousness, your thought, yeah, and make you feel, smell, touch, and everything, yeah, like what they want you to, yeah. So transportation crafts, smaller but still living, but designed to move groups. The shapes, spheres, discs, triangles, teardrops, interior, smooth, seamless, no wires, no panels. The walls glow softly, reacting to thought. This is why manoeuvring at speed of light, of speed light, because that's how you're built also, yeah? Like what I'm trying to explain there, yeah? You know, what I'm trying to explain to there, right? Like, it's reacting to your thought, yeah? So if you're sat there, right, and it's manoeuvring to your thought, yeah, right? Say I thought you imagine yourself to be, I wish I could go like that, like, you know, I wish I could go over there in a second, or like, you know, there and back in a second,
and that's what it does.
Well, that's what you're doing, yeah. Now, if I think if I'm sat in my craft and I think and I've got that thought come through, like I want to go ping, 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 ping.
Mm-hmm.
My craft will do that. Yeah, my craft will do that. It will do exactly what I want it to do. Yeah, and that's how I know, and I know from a kid, yeah, what real ones are, and what was always military. Yeah, I knows what real ones are because I knows how they moves. Yeah, I can remember being in it, how it moves, how I think it to move. As I'm talking to you now, I'm remembering it even more. Yeah. Spheres seamless, no wires, no panels. The walls glow softly, reacting to thought. This is why manoeuvring at speed of light, yeah? Because that's how you're built, yeah? The craft is built like how you are.
Hyperdimensional.
Yes, proper, yeah? Speed of light. Control is telepathic, harmonic. The pilot thinks and the craft ship obeys. Like just sit here, yeah? They can cloak within anything, yeah, easy, yeah. Whatever it wants to cloak in, it can cloak in. Like I said to you all before,
even the blue
like,
sky.
Even see that blue sky. Like some of you, if say there's like 20 of us out there, and all they do cloak in the clouds when I go through it, but I can feel it. Like you lot might be trying to scan them clouds and that over there, but I'll be looking at that blue clear sky, and some people, and I know they do, right? When I walk Danny or walk my dogs and that, I look out at the clear blue sky, they must look up and think like, looking at me, looking up in that sky and thinking, what is he looking at? There's not even a bird or a butterfly, yeah? I'm just looking because I'm recognising it and it's recognising me. I can feel it, yeah? And it's curiosity and it's the pull, yeah? You know, when I told you, like, I have been from a kid, but even more so the last few years, especially the last like 4 or 5 months, yeah, right, I'm slipping in between overlays, yeah, like you don't know, yeah, and this is what we're all gonna be, what we need to be, yeah. Like what we've done, like I keep saying now, the reason why I keep saying, because like how we pulled it off. Like how we pulled it off. Like I remember at the start going, this is going to be a long journey. It's going to be a journey none of us are ever going to forget. An unexpected journey where you just don't know what's going to go down or what's going to happen, but it's in control. Yeah, you know it's under control. You know it's done, but you just you just got to roll, ain't you? You just got to need to roll in that with it. Yeah. And we're there, right? The ship of base. This, where did I get to? Base. They can cloak within anything easy by vibrating outside the local frequency band. Yeah. So basically, like I said, through thought, and all they got to do is just sit outside the frequency band. That's all they got to do. Just sit outside it. All the time they're in their own frequency band, the crystalline. Crystalline overlay again through crystals, and that what you were saying earlier, Leon. Remember, through crystals, we can collaborate with the crystals and use our thought in that frequency band, so we can still cloak stuff, come in closer. That's why all the time the higher our frequency and vibration raises, they come in closer, and it's easier for them to do it. But it's say you will not see them properly, You might see them whipping in and out at night time. They use, A lot of them they just sits there for ages. Like you'll think it's one of the You'll think it's one of the stars, part of the grids and that, because they look exactly like them stars, But they're not. And I'll tell you how you'll notice, because one of them well, a lot of you go outside and go, wow, I've never seen that star before. It's just been sat there for like weeks or months or like 2 years. That's part of your solar family, just sat there, cloaked, watching you, but making themselves look like them stars part of the grids.
Easy, put a filter in front of them.
The simulated stars, what forms the node. Like the simulated stars out there are like nodes themselves. Yeah, they're like sky grids. They're sky grids. Stars are simulated. They're like simulated nodes. You know, look what you got in the ground. But it's the same in the sky.
Yeah.
And that's what them grids do. And what them grids do, they react to the overlay, the projection, what the parasites put in. But normally, again, no.
So what you're saying? Some of them are crystals up there.
Well, not. They're like they're like well, you see the crystal. You see that all wobbly stuff, that jelly. They look simulated. Yeah. Well, that's crystalline plasma.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crystal. It's memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it holds the memory still. Right. Anything with crystalline plasma in it is memory. Yeah, that's why you all here know that like water is memory. You all know that, don't you? But like crystalline plasma is like it's thicker. Yeah, it's conductor.
So when,
like I say, it's like a hard drive.
Yeah. So when you're drinking 5th density, 12th density plasma water, and then water retains memory, is that water? Are you like? No,
it's just giving you what your body needs.
Not memories.
No, because you're like it holds memory. Yeah, but what you're drinking is part of you.
The memory of the planet, or something.
Yeah. It's not making you all more memory in our hearts.
No.
It's just it's stabilising,
refreshing your memory of the planet.
I would say it's more stabilising everything. Yeah, because don't forget, like your crystalline structure. Yeah. Like you've got like light form, you've got a crystalline light form, then you've got physical, and it starts like don't forgotten gods, like I told you, like, is light form, like literally, like it's a bit more advanced now, but more holographical, see-through, and then as it goes down, it gets thicker, until we created the Great Dome, how I explained to you beginning, for the physical plane. It gets solider as you come down. Light, crystal light.
Sound.
Light,
it
gets thicker.
That makes sense.
As you come down. But as it got thicker, even on this this physical plane, it wasn't meant to be the thickness of the density, the heaviness, what I'm going to explain in a bit, what the parasites have done, It's like...
This is too dense.
Yeah, this is too dense, it's too dense. Right there, I'll just read that bit. Right, small but living, but designed to move groups, shapes, spheres, discs, triangle, teardrops, interior smooth, seamless, no wires, no panels. The walls glow softly, reacting to thought. This is why manoeuvring at speed of light, like I said to you, because that's how you are built, also, to think at speed of light. You're built, you're created to think at speed of light. That is how we evolve and learn in minutes. When I should tell you, you'll show us something once. I'll show you how to do something once, and you'll go bang. It'll be like you've mastered it.
Got it.
Because you think at the speed of light. So if you're thinking at the speed of light, your craft is going to be thinking at the speed of light, because it's connected to you, it's coded to you. Think the speed of light. Control is telepathic, harmonic. And a lot of you are learning about the harmonic frequency. Like now. That's why sometimes, one of the reasons I was saying to you earlier, why I read the same page twice and maybe half. Because the more I'm talking, the more truth I'm plug and bolt, like pumping out, it can't handle it. It can't handle it. And don't forget, I'm screaming this truth. Right? I'm using this harmonic frequency. But the main key of it really is all you lot, because you're hearing it. And you're in it, and don't forget my voice. And you lot know this, my voice, even when I'm not talking, you can still hear me. All of you. I know that. Even when I'm not talking, even when I do a post, you can hear me in the post, because my voice is in your head. When my voice is in your head, yeah, that harmonic frequency, what we're using here, yeah, right, is raising your frequency. Your frequency is fracturing the truth of the voice harmonic truth. What's going through your consciousness, yeah, is out on you, out on everyone who's resonating. Fracture the fuck out of this dirty little place. Yeah, like I can't really explain it any better than that, really. Yeah, that bit. Yeah. No wise one plays. Yeah. Control is telepathic, harmonic. The pilot thinks and the craft ship obeys. They can cloak within anything. It's easy by vibrating outside the local frequency band. Yeah. Yeah. These are the ones. This is what I remembers. These are the ones what I remember. Yeah. This is what I remembers a lot of. Right. Fighter ships. Yeah. Fighter ships. The ones I recall most clearly. Yeah. This is when, you know, when I used to say to you, when I was young, and like, I used to think, it's just a film or a cartoon. And I used to think, well, no, I don't even watch films or cartoons.
I didn't
even look sci-fi when I was first younger, because if I did, yeah, I would have started learning too fast, too much, yeah. And I didn't want me to. I had to live and go through everything you have all had to go through up to now, yeah. So again, like I explained to you in the beginning, yeah, like so when someone turns around, because how do you know? Like you wouldn't know, you know. I mean, do you know how I feel? Yeah, I do, because I've been whatever you've been through, I've been through it. Yeah, if not on this loop, previous loops. Yeah, like I said to you before, when you see your old like spiritual family in this world get slaughtered before your eyes, yeah, we'll see. You know what I mean? I mentioned all that before. Yeah. So yes, like I've had to experience everything. Yeah. But when I was younger, I used to like dream memory, yeah, of different shape crafts, yeah, like always quite arrow sort of shape, and everything inside smooth, yeah, and I used to think every time, like where's the steering wheel? Like how am I flying this? Yeah, and I'm flying it through my thought. I didn't know, I couldn't put my finger on it straight away at the time. Right? I just used to dream it all the time, and I think, how am I flying this? Yeah, or I used to dream of me running backwards and forwards. Yeah, like to my craft and that, like landing, grabbing something, and like these thoughts. And I used to think every time, like wherever I wanted my craft to be, it was there. Like I didn't have to I've parked out there, just got to walk up. No, wherever I needed or wanted it, it was there. Now I can't how I learn as we go on, and I'm learning and more. Like it's because I'm thinking it. It's thought, yeah. And let me tell you, when you got a good thought, like what you like Lamborghinis and Ferraris and all that sort of thing. Here, listen, you could. Like, you know, what you can create and think up is just unbelievable. Yeah, and don't forget, right? All this, right, has always been out of your reach. Yeah, they've even tried to confuse you with flying saucer technology and spaceship designs on YouTube and on the computer and that to throw you off real interstellar shit.
And travelling light years.
But they say, these flying saucers they're creating at Area 51 and these other things, like it's not the real stuff. Like these are time machines. Like this is no. They're only built for in here. Every single you might have some of the reptilian crafts, grey crafts, deep under the base. They comes out of the ocean and out of the mountains and whatnot, and you won't see them. Because they use that invisible cloaking technology, yeah. The ones what you sees, going about and they just sit there and others, and then they goes off quick. No, that's all human tech.
SSP stuff.
All that stuff they're going to use with all the hologram stuff and the alien invasion that I told you all, yeah. Right, let's go. Yeah, right. Fighter ships, the ones I recall most clearly, sleek, fast, often looking like arrows, crescents. Crystalline birds. Their bullets are not bullets or lasers. but frequency disruptors. Tones that can unravel parasite tech or dissolve synthetic suits. Some fire plasma bolts, compressed sound loop packets that distort parasitic structures. As you know, positive energy is more powerful than negative energy. Each craft is soul bonded to its pilot, just like a captain commander of a mothership. No one else can fly these ships at full capacity. They roar. I'll tell you what, this is a film I'll explain to you in a minute. Right? They roar like thunder when they jump frequencies, but inside it's absolute silence. How all this tech works: no engines, no fuel, no metal. They ride the same harmonics we use to form the Great Dome: sound, light and motion. Yeah? Now listen, did you hear this? When they jump frequencies, yeah, at full capacity, they roar. Yeah, listen, they roar like thunder when they jump frequencies. Now, you see all them voices around the world, you all hear from the sky, yeah? And it's like that. You all record it and they goes, what the fuck is that? Where's that coming from? These are motherships coming through the frequency band. Yeah, just beyond the overlay. When they come through the frequency band, it makes a fucking horrible noise. Yeah? It makes a horrible noise. That's what I'm saying. When you see the amount of motherships and the fleets behind that overlay, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Like, you're gonna just have a Connery. Yeah? It should be a fake alien invasion. What's gonna look real? You know, a big battle in the sky and that. People, they're gonna show you people going missing, but it's not. They're hologram. It's not real. Yeah. But as you're getting your heads around that lot, like some of the human souls, they're gonna be activating by then. And they're going to start seeing the outlines of the real ones. But all us resonating true souls, who's like right on the right frequency vibration, you're going to see them before it splits open. You're going to see the outlines of them and that, yeah? Because your frequency's raising.
Is up enough.
Your perception is literally changing at that moment. And you'll start seeing the outlines. But on the main event, when it just goes bang, yeah? Everyone on frequency, your perception, it'd be like the wall being pulled off your eyes.
Yeah. The veil
it'd be
lifted.
like that. You'll know that now. But it literally, hand on my heart, it will just be like that. It'd just go like in sequence, like that. Because we just do it like that, boom, distort you a little bit.
Yeah.
No, it's just gonna phase, picks it, and go like that, split. It looked like plasma-y liquid at first, and all of a sudden it just pierces open, and you're gonna see them all there. And you'll be like, you'll be sucked up like a rat up a drain pipe. Yeah. Where did I get to? Go on. Lasers. Yeah, let me start again. Fighter ships. The ones I recall most clearly: sleek, fast, often looking like arrows, crescents, or crystalline birds. Their bullets are not bullets or lasers, but frequency disruptors, tones that can unravel parasite tech or dissolve synthetic suits. Some fire plasma bolts, compressed sound loop packets that distort parasitic structures. As you know, positive energy is more powerful than negative energy. Each craft is soul bonded to its pilot, just like captain or commander of a mothership. No one else can fly these crafts or ships at full capacity. They roar like thunder when they jump frequencies, but inside it's absolute silence. How all this tech works: no engines, no fuel, no metal. They ride the same harmonics we used to form the Great Dome: sound, light, motion. Yeah. Now, everything what I've gone through, part 1, 2, 3, 4, that'd be 5 and 6. Right? You've all got to think. Right? I've run that all past you the last 4 years. Yeah. Don't worry about lost confront and all that lot. Like what I'm going to show you in a minute, right? What I drew on my wall 4 years ago, right? And I'm going to, and some of you listened, some of you didn't, right? But what I'm going to run you down on the Titanic in a minute, right? I've saved it sort of to the last, because it's going to blow you all away. Totally
Yeah.
blow you away. Yeah? And then you got to think to yourself, like I says to you, like, how the fuck would I know all this? How would I know all this? Yeah? Like, for starters, I've got to know what I need to know to get what I need out of the grid. Yeah? Yeah? To enhance, like, put the detail up a bit more, to normalise all this stuff for you. Yeah? I'm trying my best to normalise all this stuff to help you remember. So it makes sense. Yeah? Because it makes sense. It makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
It also showing you like why they've made you suffer so much. Why they don't want you to know all this.
No.
If you knew all that,
Fucking hell.
come on.
They've got no food.
If you knew all that, everything I've told you from
No one
day
would
one,
have
from
it.
Linda Barris to now,
Reality would break down.
If you know, like, and you got to think, like I said to you, like, how would I know it? None of you on the internet knew it.
No.
I ain't watched none of you. I ain't watched none of you. I've always known that you're all liars. The top truthfulest, you're all bullshitters. You don't know nothing. You've had Bob Bazaar and all that lot throw you all off. Yeah? Because they're all CIA, they all works together. Yeah? They're all part of the worldwide internet.
You'll kill kids.
Yeah, they're all part of the worldwide internet to keep you in the dark. Yeah? Psychics, mediums, healers, clairvoyants, channelers. I knew none of you was. Yeah? I knows who is, because they says the right stuff. Yeah? And if you was channeling properly, why don't you contact me? Why don't you contact me? Why don't you look, Paul? We should be having a right old chat. You know? But no. Where was we?
Done that page.
I've done that page,
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Exactly the same thing with boats. No oars, no steering, no propellers. Thought and sound steer them. Yeah, I'm remembering a lot on craft. Don't forget, as I've what it says, I thinks, don't I? Yeah. Yeah. No oars, no steering, no propellers. Thought and sound steer them all. Again, it's all thought and sound. Yeah. Harmonic. Yeah. Yeah. Harmonically, everything's harmonics because you are. Yeah. Yeah. How you came into existence, as you all are starting to learn now, you were sung in by your solar parents. Yeah. Exactly the same thing with boats. No oars, no steering, no propellers. Thought and sound steer them. Yeah, like I say, I'm remembering a lot on crafts, yeah, and motherships. They were my last soul family home. Yeah, my pod is on a mothership, but each, like, don't forget, like, my mother and father can be sat on a mothership, yeah, what they've created through thought already. And they could be sat on that mothership and change that total structure on the outside with them sat in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they think, right, great spiritual awakening, we got to have the arcs, we got to have the pod section.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to have the gardens, you know, the temple. We got to have all this stuff. Well, that's what my mother and father will create.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's all to benefit everyone here. Everyone here. Yeah. It's all to benefit. Yeah. So basically, yes. Like I said to you, when I got trapped under the ice, yeah, and they got us out, and I went up to the craft to my pod, and then I was trapped back in after again, yeah. That is all, like, that all ties in with this sort of thing. What I'm telling you about, like, yeah. Look, they were my last soul family home. Don't forget, you spend a lot of time. I would say you spend more time in crafts, yeah, motherships, like continents, than you do, like, more likely on your lands.
On the land,
yeah. Because, like, what you're meant to be doing is travelling throughout the system. Yeah. Forgotten Gods is a little bit out of most souls' reach because it's the, like, it's the creator thing, isn't it? Yeah. But like, your soul family home. I was talking about the pods. Yeah, the pods are your true essence. There's all sections on these motherships. Like I said, my mother and father not just them, others, yeah, they can be sat on their mothership and literally restructure it and create it by sat in it.
Is people...
And they can make it, and not only that, they can stretch it and make it bigger.
Yeah.
If they want. Yeah. Depends what the mission is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a question.
Yeah.
Is people's normally, every day, day to day, is people's consciousness always in a pod? Or when they're like just mincing about doing normal stuff, does it, are they... Is
No,
it,
yeah. A lot of our technology now, now
it would
I
make
am.
sense if it is.
I'm in the pod. So if I am, a lot would you. I'm in a pod a lot.
It's like all Avatar
because
tech,
it's
basically.
all Avatar shit.
Yeah.
Listen, you're in a pod. You need a pod, of some sort, to exist in the physical world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's your true essence. But not only that,
It's like your
don't-
gamer account.
Yes. Don't forget, right, your true essence is in a pod, right? You're on the physical plane. You need that pod with your true essence in, right? Because you need to contact from the physical plane, you need to be contacted with this, so you connect to the light worlds. This is where you lot brings all this manifestation word in, So you need to be you need to be able to control the physical plane, and you know when they says like whatever you need, you'll build. Well, through meditation, sleep, toning that out, you'll go into that world and you'll create and build it and you'll bring it in.
It's mental, isn't it?
Yeah?
Mental.
And you'll bring it in.
Epic. Yeah.
And it's not like, whoa, look what he can do, because everyone does it.
Yeah.
Everyone does it.
Yeah.
Yeah? So it is. Nothing's physical normally. What how we created this great dome, like I said, I explained it. It's just, it's again through thought, sound, bending light, all stuff like that. Put there. I'll talk about it in a minute. Yeah. They was that's where my last soul family home was. My solar parents and everyone from most of my world. Yeah. This great awakening, this great spiritual awakening. Listen, even your solar family above, right? They do get going, but listen, no. They spent most of their time. Don't forget, time's different out there. But they spent a long time away from home, because this great spiritual awakening, they've been living on these motherships. They've been staying on them, because of what's going on.
Yeah.
They stayed close. Don't forget the power and frequency what comes off these crystals. It's crystal. Everything's crystalline plasma made of thought. Can you imagine the power coming off of that? Yeah, it ain't got engines in that. It's like,
like you say, a giant. The frequency coming off a giant.
Yeah, like the frequency off the giants, like Anakin and that. Yeah, but me, they they could stick their finger in a socket and charge a city here. Probably a continent, let's just explain my last name, because why it was my last name in that, and don't forget, there's a lot of chambers, a lot of things what's been brought into this world for me through the thousands of years, what's protected me, and all sorts of stuff. Well, I've done a few videos on all that, and all. They were my last soul family home. The ark what carried me from the light crystal worlds to here, they were my last soul family home. The ark, mothercraft shit thing, what carried me from the light crystal worlds to here, where my mother and father await me, just like all you resonating army and ET souls, all of you, So, did you hear? My parents await me, just like your parents do, I'm not like it's all about us all. It's about us all, We're all going through the same thing. We're all going to experience the same thing, and we're all going to manage it, and we're going to get through it, and everything's going to go back to normal. The normal, what you can't really remember.
Old normal.
Not a new normal. Not a new normal, the old normal. Brilliant. What do they call it here? Utopia or something, isn't it? Utopia. Good word though, isn't it? The art what carried me from the light crystal worlds to here, where my mother and father await me, at the gates, when it's fractures, the gates open, yeah, resonating ET souls, and and fighter ships. The tools are used in the resonant walls against parasites, just like many of you also. Yeah? Yeah. Mothercraft awaits me just like... Do you know what? Do you know... Where I can't do commas and full stops and that, I don't know, so I runs it all in together, don't know, as I'm writing it. Yeah? Sorry, man. But, you know, you all knows me. You knows me. You can understand. Yeah, and... Right, so, yeah, my mother and father await me, just like all you resonating ET souls. And fighter ships, the tools, are used in the resonant walls against parasites before, yeah? Just like many of you also, yeah? You're going to find everyone who's here with me now, yeah, is with me every time. You're with me every time. Don't matter what's gone on, a mission or whatever, all you true resonating ET souls, what's here with me now, you're with me all the time. The Red Sea event and all that lot, the lot, yeah, everything. I'm gonna listen. That's what I'm saying. When we got the all the Moses, I'm gonna run through that properly, yeah, because some of you could be a little bit distorted about that, yeah. We get distortion on that. Right, ET souls and fighter ships. The tools we, yeah, used in the resonant walls against parasites, just like many of you also. We have attacked parasite fleets on many occasions. Yeah. So listen, just to give you a nice little buzz, all of you out there resonating, we've kicked their arse and attacked them on many occasions, and you're going to remember. And we have, like, you know, we've put a good old big old dent in their armies and that. Yeah. They goes away all heartbroken and that. Yeah. No, they goes away all like pissed
licking
off.
Their wounds.
They're literally licking their wounds. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Licking their wounds. Plan of attack within seconds. But like, and I mean within seconds. They start, you know, when all the parasites starts coming together, yeah, some of the positive worlds gets a bit feared. Yeah. But, you know, tables are turned. Tables are turned. Big time. Big time. Yeah, right. Yeah, so we, all of us, yeah, we've attacked parasites many times, loads of times, yeah, on many occasions. The huge motherships that sit above the overlay, all cloaked in clouds, yeah, we see them with our soul light. Yeah, the ones what everyone else see are all human military tech created for the third density. That's why they will use this human tech to stage fake alien invasion with a lot of Project Bluebeam tech. Yeah, right? Because, like I say, like some of you on the like facing your frequency and vibration and that. Like I say, I keep saying it. It's a different ball game. But look, again. The huge motherships that sit above the overlay, all cloaked in clouds, yeah, we, yeah, see them with our soul light, your perception, yeah. The more your soul sparks, the more your perception rate fractures, yeah, back to normal, yeah. Yeah, your soul light. The ones what everyone else see, yeah, are all human military tech created for the third density. That's why they will use this human tech to stage fake alien invasion with a lot of Project Bluebeam tech. Don't forget what they're going to do as well. Some of the human technology crafts here, and all the triangle ones, they do look pretty good. But I know what there is, don't I? Right? Mm-hmm. They're going to hologram them as well. Yeah. They're cloaked them crafts with holograms to make them look like negatives and positives in a battle and whatnot. Yeah. And all the lasers and plasma weapons you're going to see, it's going to look. Come on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, yeah, bring it on. God, funny, isn't it? Right. They're not metal, yeah, not anything parasites could manufacture, yeah. Parasites can't create. They can't create their crafts through thought. No. They do it through. Like like a prototype blueprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you wouldn't be able to build it.
Yeah,
Humans
yeah.
wouldn't be able to build
No,
theirs.
no.
Yeah, they sort of use cold fusion.
Yeah.
So they use like the blueprint from ours.
Yeah.
But they what did I say?
Cold fusion. They use.
They use cold fusion to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they can't create it. They can't think it up.
No.
Like I said to you, they
Can't create.
they
nothing.
can't create nothing. No,
No.
they can only hijack
Yeah.
blueprint
Yeah.
and play it off.
Yeah, they've
They
got
knows how to
top
cold fusion. They
technology.
knows how to stretch plasma and metal and all that lot.
Yeah,
They knows how to do that because they got some fucking great big motherships.
Yeah,
They have
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Big colossal ships
Yeah.
they got. Yeah, but they can't create. They can't create like what we can.
No.
Like a mothership.
That's why they hate us so much.
Yeah, they can't
Yeah.
create a mothership the size of a continent.
No.
Or nothing like that. No. What they would have to do, they would have to like hijack that thought of process. Yeah. Again, what they've been trying to do for thousands of years.
Well, like we have blueprints here in a drawing
Yeah.
board. They used to draw them out.
Yeah.
It's like that, but different densities versions of.
yeah, and all they do, they get that blueprint and they go that, flip
Yeah.
it around,
Yeah.
invert it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they can't use it the same way we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they're not metal. They're not anything parasites could manufacture. They are living organisms, birthed in the higher harmonic worlds, but lowered in the frequency just enough to hold a full position here. Yeah, what I was just explaining to you, when I went through what they do, they just, like, because of our frequency, the grids are firing up.
Yeah.
The grids are firing up everywhere. Yeah, because a lot of these motherships, and crafts, when they come in here, they will hover above harmonic lenses. They'll hover about nodes, crystals.
Yeah.
They sit there because the energy.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Because
Stabilises.
they're coming into a lower frequency, a lower density. They need, like you just said, they need something to stabilise them there. Yeah. And don't forget, they need our frequency and vibration to activate the crystals from the ground. Yeah.
It all collaborates, doesn't it?
They're helping us. They're helping us from the ground as well. But they need purity. They need your pure soul, consciousness, and thought into this. They need that. This is what they need. Yeah. Because the more you're dedicated, the more consistency, the more that fire in you. Yeah. That's what's firing it all up, and they're helping. Yeah. So everything benefits. Like you said, everything comes in collaboration. Leon. You're right. Bang on. Yeah, but lowered, the harmonic worlds, but lowered in frequency, just enough to hold full position here. They are made of crystalline plasma. The base structure is woven from plasma light, condensed liquid crystal fire, what sings and bends. It looks solid from certain angles, but transparent from another, because it's vibrating faster than this reel. Yeah, it's vibrating, the frequency, what we just said then, what we just explained. Yeah, it's vibrating faster than this reel. Motherships, crafts, transportation ships, the outsides are living membranes. The outer layer, the insides are living membranes. I meant to put there. The insides are living membranes. The outer layer of a craft ships are alive. Yeah. So the reason why inside the crafts they're like living membranes, like an organism. Yeah. So it's connecting the frequency from the organism. Yeah. From the membrane, the living membranes is connecting with your coding. Yeah. Like we just said, how we connect with our craft and that. Yeah. The insides are living membranes. The outer layer of craft ships are alive as well, yeah? A biocrystal skin, what shifts, yeah? With intention. That's why they can cloak as clouds, stars, even sit there in clear blue sky on different frequency bands, or vanish completely, yeah? The membrane bends incoming light and sound. Again, yeah? All about sound, bending sound and light, yeah? That's why river bends, lakes, oceans, all got harmonic lenses sitting on it, yeah? Because the reason why there's a lot of rivers and lakes, yeah? Some of them have been filled in, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why you got a lot of ports, rivers, lakes, yeah, a lot of ocean, is because they can create openings like portholes and gateways.
And this is what we was talking about yesterday, saying things like leprechauns or all these little fairy things.
Comes
They're
out
all
of
seen
nowhere
near
and
river
that.
bends, aren't they?
Yeah, because there's a harmonic lenses on them, yeah.
And them two areas bleed through.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and they bleed through. Of course they do. Yeah. They are made from crystalline plasma. The base structure is woven from plasma like condensed liquid crystal fire. What sings and bends, it looks solid from certain angles but transparent from another, because it's vibrating faster than this realm. Motherships, crafts, transportation ships, the outsides are living membranes. The insides are living membranes. The outer layer of the craft ships are alive. A biocrystal skin, what shifts with intention. That's why they can cloak as clouds, stars, even sit there in the clear blue sky on different frequency bands, all vanish completely. Yeah, the membrane bends incoming light and sound. Yeah, so again, if they can bend incoming light and sound, yeah, they do that with their thought. They're bending light and sound. It's all a thought thing again. You're thinking it. Yeah, you're thinking it when you need it. You know, when I used to say to you, you get what you need
when you need it.
You haven't got too much. You haven't got too less. Yeah, because you know what you need. You don't need a lot as long as you got a shitload of crystal around you all the time.
You've got everything.
You're sweet.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's why I've always been obsessed with it. Yeah. Even right down to, like I said to you, doing sparkling things and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just got a couple more pages for the blow away bit. Yeah. Right, sound weave architecture. Their walls, their lattices of tone made visible. Each layer of the ship is a frequency chord held in resonance. Parasite tech cannot pierce this structure because it doesn't exist in fixed matter. Some of these motherships are size of whole cities, even continents. The ones I see, yeah, over the UK, yeah, are the same over every last country. Remember what I was saying to you at the beginning, how everything's overlaid, countries and everything. You might feel that you're swimming across, getting on a boat across the ocean to the next continent. You might think that you're flying through the sky over the ocean, landing at an airport. Well, you're going to see, ain't you? You're going to see. If you've listened to me, yeah, you'll know exactly what I'm going on about. Yeah? I don't really even actually have to go into detail on that, because what I've explained to you the last few years, and just then, how everything's layered. Don't forget. That's you in there. That's you in there. Look. I can't see no continents and all that. I can't even see no domes. But you're all there. I assure you. You are all there. That is in there. But not like that. That there is in there. Console. Yeah? And this is that. Yeah? This is crystalline electromagnetic the framework. Yeah? This is how we make it, everything happen. Like I said, through thought. Yeah? The one big console. Yeah. So where was it? Yeah. Sounds, weave architecture. Their walls, their lattices of tone made visible. Each layer of the ship is a frequency chord held in resonance. Parasite tech cannot pierce this structure because it doesn't exist in fixed matter. Some of these motherships are size of whole cities, even continents. The ones I see, of the UK are the same ones over every last country. It's all layered. Yeah, it's the same fleets and motherships. What covers every country.
Oh.
Because we're layered.
Wow. No way.
Because we're layered.
Wow.
Yeah. I told you. It's like playing Pac-Man.
Yeah.
When he goes out and comes back in, then it's like playing Pac-Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
Sims.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Like, not just them games. There's loads of games like that, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's loads. Yeah. And all this lot don't know their ass from their elbow. But they're not meant to. They're not meant to know. Yeah. Yeah, sound weave acts like the walls, their lattices of tone made invisible. Each layer of the ship is a frequency core, held in resonance. Parasite tech cannot pierce this structure because it doesn't exist in fixed matter. Some of these motherships are size of whole cities, even continents, like I've been telling you. Yeah? The ones I see off the UK are the same overall. You might have a few different ones, like coming in and out, yeah, for the fleets, like certain different fleets coming in, different overlays. But I assure you, when you see, yeah, that everything's overlaid, and they don't have to be scattered. Like, remember what I just told you?
Yeah.
Nothing's scattered.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not unorganised. We're very organised. We don't scatter about and that. Yeah, no. We come in, we fix, we stay exactly where we need to stay. Yeah, and listen, my brother's got it. He got it up there, mate. He got it. Yeah, ain't you, bruv? You know that. Some of these motherships are size of cities, even continents. The ones I see off the UK are the same ones over every last country. It's all layered. This is how they can watch every last one of you. Yeah. The ones in cloud formations are guardian arcs. Yeah, they're motherships. What's sitting in cloud formations? Yeah, is where your pods are. That's what I'm telling you. They're guardian arcs. Your higher self. Yeah. Like, if your frequency and vibration wasn't raising how it is, you'll have a bit of a distance from your arc. Yeah. So everyone on that right frequency and vibration, like you're doing what you're creating and what you're doing, like a lot of you are like a little bit unaware of, because it's like any other time it would be literally beyond your reach, you know, like totally insane what you're actually doing unawarely, and it's all a frequency and vibration thing. Yeah. Some of these mothership, obviously, continents, the ones I see in the UK, the same over every last country. It's all layered. This is how they watch you all. Yeah, the ones in cloud formations are guardian arcs, part of the overseeing fleets. They are positioned at noded points, like I told you. Yeah, they're all positioned at noded points. Yeah, because of the energy frequency. Like they need it. Yeah, they use it to stabilise them, innit? Yeah. Yeah. At nodal points in the dome grid, holding stable and I don't do this right. They are positioned at nodal points in the dome grid, holding stable as we fracture the parasite overlay. Yeah. So as we're fracturing the overlay and the grids are firing up, the grids, the nodes, the crystals, the harmonic lenses are becoming more powerful. Yeah. So the more powerful they come, it's boosting our frequency, and it's helping them stabilise lower.
Again, all collaborating.
Because they don't want you to see them yet.
No.
They need to come in low so they can monitor better. Yeah. They knows what's going on. They can monitor the vibration and frequency. Yeah. Somewhere to get to. Yeah. The ones in the cloud formations are guardian arcs, part of the overseeing fleets.
Motherfucker, that's that fucking hornet back.
Is he back?
What's that fucking hornet, bro?
Don't sting me yet.
Cool.
We'll do this bit. Our guardian arcs, part of the overseeing fleets. They are positioned at nodal points in the dome grid, holding stable as we fracture the parasite overlay. The reason why they are there on a much bigger scale now, yeah? So the reason why they're all there on a much bigger scale, yeah? Especially the last few years, 4 or 5 years, well, since 2016, but they've upped it. Obviously, when I mean upped it, they comes in lower, yeah? Points of the dome. The reason why they are there on a much bigger scale now. Yeah, pretty easy really. They are observation posts and frequency stabilizers. They project harmonic beams downward, invisible to NPC eyes, which disrupt parasite surveillance. Yeah, basically, observation posts and frequency stabilizers. They project harmonic beams downwards, invisible to the NPC eyes. Yeah, yeah, and the sleepers. They won't see it. Yeah, you'll feel it. Invisible to the NPC eyes, which disrupt parasite surveillance and anchor high frequencies for resonating souls, and to prepare, resonating souls, and to prepare the sky opening moment. What I've been telling you about, the sky opening moment, the event